cells that produces energy that your body runs on, okay? You remember when you were younger, you had all that energy, right? Ran, you jumped, you played. Your mama had to tell you to go somewhere and sit down. That's because you had a lot of what's called, that, again, mitochondria. But later in life, not so much. You've lost a lot of it. Why has that been the case? It's been the case because of not just aging, but diseases you might have encountered along the way. If you got COVID, it exhausted and killed a lot of your mitochondria. Chances are you didn't get them all back. High blood pressure that we're going to be talking about today, diabetes, the list is long. Diseases can accelerate that loss of mitochondria. Then the medications, while they're trying to help us out, at the same time, many of them kill mitochondria as well. Okay, so then you can think about the things you get into in the environment. I put Roundup on my lawn. If you've done that, then we were both putting a serial killer of mitochondria on our lawn. Okay, so a lot of reasons. Anyway, by the time you're 60, you probably have lost half your mitochondria. How can that be good? It's not.
It's not.
All you got to do is look and see what happens to most people as they go through life that you might not have associated with mitochondria, especially if you've never heard of it before. But anyway, you may have noticed that a lot of us don't see as well. Are you having difficulty with reading fine print? Are you nearsighted or farsighted, or having trouble with your night vision? You know, are you having to get a stronger prescription for your glasses? That's loss of mitochondria, people. How about your strength and stamina? Have you figured out that you're not as strong as you used to be? If you haven't, you will. Stick around. Okay? How about the way your brain works? You ever had a senior moment where you went in a room and you
we all have. Come on, y'all.
Okay, loss of mitochondria.
Lack
you
of
wake up with some
mitochondria.
brain fog. All right, not helpful. Okay? How about the way your body manages its vital system? I'm talking about like your blood pressure that we're going to be talking about today. Your blood sugar, even your weight, all those things get more challenging for us as we age because we're also losing all of this mitochondria that we need to maintain it at a healthy level. Don't let me get started on the immune system, right? It's supposed to protect us. Juice does a really good job. It does a lot better job when you're younger than when you're older, again, because you had a lot more mitochondria then than you do now, okay? How can it protect you as well if you've lost substantial parts of it, half or more, on your way to a lot less?
Guys, make sure you get your pens and papers so you can take notes, because you do not want to miss out on any of this health knowledge.
He looked into
get your drinks and snacks as well.
Could help restore your
this is health knowledge you don't want to miss.
Strong enough. He had created a new technology to make them more powerful, because what we want to do is change the course of your life by restoring your mitochondria, which can restore you. He had to create this XDS technology. That stands for Exponential Delivery System. And what this is doing is reorganizing the molecules of all the ingredients that you'll see on our product.
Your mitochondria up.
So they do more than get in your bloodstream or even into the cell. They got to get all the way into your mitochondria. That's where that real magic can happen.
Yes.
That can restore your body. We talk about it every week with participation from many of you on our call. Now, that technology is in our product line, which is called UltraMito, as in Ultra Mitochondria. And that is what Dale is going to come back and talk to you about. Dale.
Take notes, guys.
All right. Thank you, Roger. Listen, everybody, the first product I want to mention is called Rejuvenate. It's our topical cream. It's for your skin from head to toe. You put it in your hair, massage it into your scalp, and it's for anything that disturbs your skin. That could be a scratch, a scrape, a cut, a bump, a mole, a blemish, anything that's disturbing your skin.
Yes.
But it also soaks through your skin, soaks down to the bone, works like it does because it gets so deep and helps, therefore, your muscles, your joints, helps with your ligaments, your tendons. And that means it's helping with your back joints, your knee joints, your hands and your feet. Look, if you or anybody you know has a condition in your hands or feet that could start as tingling and become incredibly severe, then use Rejuvenate. You're going to find Rejuvenate becomes your go-to product for everything I just mentioned and more. We have testimonials in the back office to include help with severe varicose veins, cellulite, stretch marks, lines on your face, just a huge amount of issues everybody deals with.
Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining us. Make sure you get your pens and your papers.
Next, I want to talk about
take notes.
Restore 3.0. It's our first
And your drinks and your snacks, because you don't want to miss
and
anything.
Dr. Bevan has truly created something incredible using a base of two ancient superfoods. Those are olive oil with olive leaf and black seed. They've both been used for thousands of years because of the benefits they provide to the human condition. They mention olive oil in the Bible. They found black seed when they opened King Tut's tomb. But Dr. Bevan has taken several elements of each and uses them in a unique and special way. With olive oil, he uses several elements to tune up and detoxify your cells while increasing your mitochondria. Now, that's the thing that sets us apart, the thing that makes us different. That's our name. MoreMito, short for mitochondria. As you know, as you heard here, Dr. Bevan realized that you can restore the levels of mitochondria back to the age when you were a kid, then the body starts to work the way it's supposed to, the way it did before life in the environment started tearing your body down. And he uses black seed, but he uses that to increase your energy. It's
hello, everyone.
Energy.
Thanks for joining.
It's steady. It's strong. There's no jitters. It's not like a hit of caffeine or sugar where you get a big hit followed by a deep crash. Cellular energy is steady, and that means you get to live life again to its fullest on your terms without a need to sit on a couch and watch it all pass you by. It means the disappearance of brain fog. It means something strenuous like a long bike ride can have a short recovery time, and other things where you're able to complete tasks without a need to rest. It gets you back in the game instead of sitting on the couch watching everything pass you by. And the next thing is not all the ingredients needed to increase your mitochondria can be delivered in a liquid base. So Dr. Bevan created Renew Brain and Body, small capsules with these dry ingredients to complete the increase of your mitochondria. Renew Brain and Body stands on the shoulders of Rejuvenate and Restore, and it helps with the blood flow in the legs, in the extremities, in the brain, helps with the firing of the synapses in the brain. Again, the disappearance of brain fog, and is a powerful completion of these ingredients to increase your mitochondria. Finally, some of the most important members of our family we know are the pets that we own. You've heard of pet parents. The most viewed videos on the internet are these cute pet videos. Well, they suffer. Our animals can suffer greatly. If you've seen a dog that seems hobbled, is limping, can't even get up and down the stairs anymore. If you have a cat, as an example, that may have become lethargic, just lays around, hacking up fur balls. Listen, animals have mitochondria, and they suffer from loss of it, and they're closer to all the bad things that destroy mitochondria. The chemicals we put in our rugs when we clean it, the things we put on our lawn to make it grow, they even suffer from allergies just like we do. You can bring a dog quickly back to puppy stage or a cat back to kitten stage by increasing their mitochondria with Petlife. So 4 products: Rejuvenate, Restore 3.0, Renew Brain and Body, and Petlife. There's nothing like what these products can do. To hear more about that, I'm going to turn the call back over to Roger. Roger, take it away.
Thank you, Dale. Our topic once again: how to fix high blood pressure, avoid heart attacks, kidney failure, stroke, dementia, a lot of downstream negative consequences. This has been the topic of conversation this week between me and Dr. Dan Soloway. You know him as a regular on our call. He's out of Oklahoma City, where he's been on the radio for decades and doing podcasts now. Nothing escapes his notice. So Dr. Dan, this is a cardiovascular issue. It's very dangerous. When you look at the statistics on high blood pressure, what you find is that 48% of the general population has high blood pressure. 56% of the African American community has been an epidemic in our community for a long time. And when you look at the mortality statistics of heart disease, number 1, cancer, number 2, both of them are driven by consequences combining from blood sugar and blood pressure issues. So come and enlighten us. Let us know where we need to go with this mentally. Okay?
Well, yes, Roger. Not only is it related to blood pressure when you talk about cancer, but both of them are related to mitochondria. And that's our theme of this company, because we do the best job by far of increasing mitochondria. So what happens when the body doesn't have enough energy to rebuild the lining of the arteries, and the arteries become hardened, because the artery lining, I've read where about every 3 days the top layer of should be refreshed and new and sloughing off, constantly sloughing off a little bit here, a little bit there, and rebuilding it. But if you don't have enough energy, it slows down, just like the top layer of your skin slows down, where it may take almost twice as long to get rid of the top layer of skin and bring up new skin. Well, if you have energy, you can rebuild the lining of the arteries much faster, like you did when you're younger.
Yeah,
Also, now this product, this technology that Dr. Elliott put together, with the XDS technology, it also has very, very powerful antioxidants. So a lot of the damage that happens to your arteries happens because of free radicals. And antioxidants buffer those. They grab them and nullify them. And Dr. Elliott has put some of the most powerful things in there. But together with the XDS technology, now they're doing a job that hadn't been seen before. That's why it's affecting the kidneys, affecting the brain, affecting erectile dysfunction, even behavior. Because when you have a lot of free radical action
behavior, got these kids got these behavioral issues.
You're damaging
You need
your
to get them on the product, build their mitochondria up.
Alzheimer's and dementia set up, especially Alzheimer's, which is a little bit different than dementia. When
Mental
Alzheimer's
issues.
set up, when they do autopsies on people,
Build their mitochondria up. Your body can fix itself from anything.
Problem. And so when you increase the circulation, the memory problems, brain fog and stuff go away. But so does the blood pressure. When you increase the mitochondria and you bring down the free radicals, like what we do so well, then the blood vessels start cleaning themselves up and start rebuilding themselves, getting rid of things. And the olive oil, black seed, and olive leaf help remove the buildup in the arteries, help break down, soften, and make the blood vessels more flexible. And so it does the same thing in the kidneys. Who would have thought that someone that was on dialysis for 5 years would get off of it after taking the Restore and Renew? I wouldn't have. After all these years of doing radio, 25 years, I wouldn't have thought of that.
I had a customer, she came off dialysis after 4 months of being on the product, okay?
Blood flow gets back to the eyes.
You can hear her testimonial on the Health and Wealth Show with Stephanie.
There's a lot of things going on there that can be corrected when
On your kidney.
Increase the mitochondria. You're also increasing the blood flow. You're getting the immune system to be more active, more energetic, able to take care of things. You're bringing down inflammation. You're lowering stress. We have things in there like Vigora and different things. They're designed to lower the stress. And stress causes, in many cases, blood pressure. When a person's under a great deal of stress, their blood pressure goes up. When you calm it down, when they meditate, do deep breathing,
Stress can kill you guys,
the blood pressure went down. Well, there's also nutrients, and Dr. Elliott, with his wisdom, or his God-inspired wisdom, put things in there to lower the stress levels. And so that's another reason we affect that. So we have a number of things in there, and it's very easy, for me at least, to see why it's having the effect it does. It's very, very powerful. I'll give it back to you, Roger.
Okay, thank you,
You
Dr.
get
Dan.
yours.
Dr.
Brain and Body Bundle, number 1.
So, get in my time machine with me. Let's go back to the summer of 2019. That was when we were released a flagship Restore after 2 or 3 years worth of development. We needed something that was going to do more than any product line we had or anybody else for that matter. And we were focused on, at least my focus was, I wanted to make sure we help people who had high blood pressure, high blood sugar issues. Too many people in my family, too many people I know.
My family as well. Not me, but my family.
And we got back feedback for people with blood sugar like right away that came in. But we were concerned about blood pressure having not heard it. In fact, we were starting to talk about some reformulations because we hadn't heard any feedback. But then came Roger Pugh out of Texas. He's on a medication. Doctor wanted to put him on a second one. wife already on 2 with some other issues, talking about putting it on 3. Let's benefit from the interview that he did with Dr. Dan back then.
Folks, I have Roger Pugh with me, and Roger and I have both been taking the Restore product, and we've been taking the Rejuvenate Gel and some of the other products. But the Restore is changing people's lives. I mean, it's a phenomenal product that Dr. Bevan Elliott has created.
They all work together, guys.
Roger, tell people what was going on with you and what effect have you seen with the Restore product?
Well, thank you, Dr. Dan. It's amazing. We've been on about a month now, and when I first started, my doctor wanted to put me on a second blood pressure pill because I could not get my blood pressure down from the lowest I could get would be 145 to maybe 82 or something like that. So I got on the Restore, and the third day was amazing. All of a sudden, the blood pressure started to drop. Yesterday, I took my blood pressure, and it was 109 over 67.
Wow. Now, folks, that's an important thing to remember.
Are y'all listening?
If you take a product like Restore that lowers blood pressure, you do need to work with your doctor because your blood pressure medicines is pushing it down. The Restore has a normalizing effect on the blood pressure. We're not sure how it does all that, but a lot of people are reporting it. Now, didn't your wife also have problems with this?
Yes, I was going to say that, and my wife is unfortunate. She's had a lot of health issues. She's got autoimmune disease, Hashimoto, thyroid, and all that. And for the last 10, 15 years, she's been struggling with health issues. And her heart rate. One of the bigger things too was her heart rate was around 100 all the time, a little bit more. And she's on 2 different blood pressure medicines as we speak. Still only getting it down to maybe 139 over 81 or something like that. Well, somewhat the same effect was happening with her, as her blood pressure is down now to 128 over 72.
Respectable.
And the most exciting thing to me is her heart rate now is 85.
Okay, fantastic. I mean, it still needs to be a little bit lower, and it probably will work its way on down, to the 70, 72, 75 area. But 85 is livable.
Compared to what it was, I'm excited.
Oh, I know. I can't imagine trying to fall asleep with my blood pressure. My pulse rate at 100. That's fantastic.
We're really excited based on the results that we're having. Like I said, it's as you get older, then it's supposed to be the golden years, and it seems like getting old ain't for the weak. So I think we got a product here that's definitely helping us, getting us on the right track anyway.
Okay. Thank you, I appreciate it.
Okay, so we were excited to get that information because there's 2 things we got to do. We have to, first of all, have a rescue mission for everybody who has extremely high blood sugar, help their body normalize it. And what we say, we don't do conditions, we do mitochondria, so we don't make any attempt to diagnose cure diseases. The adventure for us has been finding out how many things your body can fix, given that we restore your mitochondria. So the blood pressure issue that we're talking about, that is what happens, right? And by the way, we're talking about high blood pressure right now. It sounds like even people with low blood pressure, the formulation is so adaptogenic. Again, the body knows how to do this. Just give it the resources and it can fix it. When one couple, one had high blood pressure or that low blood pressure, and they met in the middle. The one high came down and one low went up. So bear that in mind as well. Right now, so can we make these adjustments? Well, people like Steve Baldwin up in Philadelphia made it abundantly clear that we can. I'm talking to Steve Baldwin up in Philadelphia. Steve, we've talked previously about your blood pressure, and I know that you had a history with that. So can you kind of remind us of what was happening with that and what has happened since you've been on?
Oh yeah, it was as high as like 159, 160. And even 115 over 71.
Wow.
And as of Saturday,
Just change.
it was 117 over 68.
Getting on products.
That is remarkable.
UltraMito. Let's see what your high blood pressure does.
How long did it take you to see a difference in your blood pressure?
Oh, that started. It started to change after I bought another bottle, and I was taking that thing like 4 or 5 times a day. And that was doing something else, man. And so I would say in a span of like 2 weeks, like it was like 149, and that was like it was 115.71 last Thursday, and it was 117 over 68 on Saturday.
Yeah, that's awesome. All right, thanks for sharing that, Steve.
Those of y'all with high blood pressure that's been asking for an answer, this is your answer. Get your brain and body bundle. Build your mitochondria up, because God desired our body to fix itself when your mitochondria is built up.
These are pretty rapid results. Some of you it's gonna take you longer because it's not what someone else's body does with it, it's what your body does with it. And you gotta play a role in this, okay? Because all I can say, no one's created anything yet, not even us, that you can't defeat with bad habits, you can't help out with good ones, okay? So eat well, get some exercise, do all the common sense stuff you know you need to do. All right, now, so now we know
Because you cause your body to get like that.
response. Your body can use this technology, regrow mitochondria, start to normalize that blood pressure. But what about the damage that was already done? Your entire cardiovascular system is lit up. It's been inflamed because of the high blood pressure. That's why your blood vessels are stiffer, and you can't. And the pressure is going up. Those cells, those endothelial cells that line your blood cells, it's only one cell thick. Okay, they can be damaged. We got to repair all of that. And it really amazes me that you have all these downstream conditions you don't associate, like arthritis, for example, immobility in joints, because this is impairing your immune system's ability to fix you. Sonia Harris brought us 2 veterans. I'm so happy that she did, because so many people suffer needlessly for much longer than they have to. Okay? Tracy and Anita with Sonia. Pastor Sonia, go right ahead.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
Thanks for joining us, King.
Opportunity to share this awesome, phenomenal technology today with 2 individuals, and I'd like to bring them on the call. We have Anita McLean, and we also have Tracy on the call today with us. Anita and Tracy, go ahead.
Yes, good evening. I'm Tracy, and I am a post-stroke survivor, say that, from 2008, and I have been unable to have any fine muscles in my left hand until today. The last 10 years, I had no fine motor dexterity in my left hand, and as of today, I can tap each one of my fingers to my thumb successfully. And I also, for the last 10 years, I've had a frozen shoulder with bursitis and also a torn rotator cuff. And I'm able to extend my shoulders completely after just one usage this afternoon. Dr. Sonia.
After one usage of our product, the technology.
Yes, sir.
How long did it take from the time she put it on until you got the mobility back?
It progressed over about an hour. I got mobility in it about 10 minutes after she finished massaging it in, and over the hour it continually progressed.
Yeah, that's remarkable. And how many years was it again you couldn't do that?
10, didn't she?
15.
15 years. 15 years. She had a stroke in 2008.
What an answer to prayer.
An hour after using it, she pretty much had her full use
Yes, I
back.
want to add Anita McLean is on the phone with her as well at the same household.
Awesome testimonial
Hello,
by
everyone.
Tracy.
I'm Anita McLean, and I am 100% disabled vet. And part of my disability is I have arthritis in both my knees. And Pastor Sonia put the ointment on my knees, and first on my the
Rejuvenate
right,
Gel is
on the
what she
right,
put on.
which is the worst one, and then she put it on the right, and I've been able to move my legs and my knees and get up without counting, trying to count to 3 to help myself get up without any assistance. And I've been moving around all day and still moving around with no pain.
Did you hear
All right,
that?
congratulations.
Moving around with no pain. Okay?
How long again was
Build
it
your
you did
mitochondria up.
Well, I've been disabled vet since 1990.
Disabled
And
since
how long after you
1990.
applied it did you get your mobility back?
In about 15 minutes after she rubbed it in.
Did y'all hear that?
Yeah, that's
15
remarkable.
minutes after
That's
putting Rejuvenate Gel on, she had
That's a good day for
that mobility back. God,
Yes.
build your mitochondria up.
Okay.
Okay? Do y'all hear the
All right,
testimonials?
thank you for sharing that.
You're welcome.
You can go and create your free
Thank you,
customer
Anita.
website.
Thank you,
I'll put the
Tracy. Appreciate your
description
time.
in the I'll put the website to go to create your free website in the description.
Yeah, so
Or if somebody else
I want to
referred
talk to
you,
the
get
new
back
people
with
who
them.
haven't, either this is your first call, you haven't been on very many. I want to make sure that you don't miss the fact that every one of these people has multiple issues. That's the way it comes. And some of the issues you have, you don't even know about yet.
That's
Some
right.
of these things that take 10 years for them or more for them to come to the surface. How do you hit them off? You restore your mitochondria so your body
Yes.
takes care of it. You never need to find out about it.
Right.
Everybody
This
on this
is how you
call
restore
right
your
now, for example,
mitochondria.
got cancer cells in the body. You create thousands of new ones every day.
Did you hear that?
Okay.
Everybody gets cancer
Our immune
every
system's
day.
underappreciated.
Just your mitochondria is
We
strong
don't
enough to
worry
fight
about
it
it if
off,
something bad
right?
goes wrong.
Some people
Okay?
are not.
But
though.
you can take preemptive action.
You probably know you
Now,
got cancer every day.
Let's go to Philadelphia. You're going to hear from Michael Lohman. Grace White's an absolute angel. She brings us all these really good people. Michael is one of them. High blood pressure, stroke, in dialysis. Listen to the
He
story.
has had remarkable
Benefit
change in
from
his
some of that
health by
wisdom
building his
that Michael
mitochondria
Lohman is
up.
going to drop on you. Michael Lohman up at the top.
Okay,
Michael.
great. Hey, Roger Adele, how are you?
Good.
I have a really quick testimony I believe will help some people. So in 2023 October, my eyesight due to diabetic retinopathy. Now, my eyesight pretty much went, but I had got surgeries to restore my retinas, and each time it left me completely unable to see. And that was in October of 2023. So I found out about the technology last year, 2025.
This is the technology.
And Grace White brought me some samples and began to rub it on my eyes. And he left me with a couple of samples, and I started to rub it on my eyes maybe like 7-8 times that night. And the very next day,
This is
when
what
I
he rubbed on
came
his eyes.
outside, I was able to notice the sunlight for the very first time in almost 2 years. So I know we always hear things about people having breakthroughs instantly, and then some people sit back and say, well, what's wrong with me, or why isn't this working for me? However, that happened, and I didn't think anything really happened from that point. However, I had an ophthalmologist appointment, and the pressures that were in my eye were 11 and 10, which before they were 22 and 24. So they said they were amazed. They said there was no inflammation in my eyes. And then back in January, now I've been double and triple dosing since I started the product, the technology. And
Double and triple dosing all of the products, okay?
And the room
So
was
these
bright. I was
and
able
rubbing
to
this on
see.
multiple times a
I was
day.
able to see
This
the
is
things
considered a
that was in
food,
the
so you
room. I
can
was
use
able
it
to
as
see
much
the
as you
first
want.
thing that I was
You won't
doing,
overdose
but then it
because it's
went
not a medication.
back dark again. So that just gave me some more hope that if I just keep using it, and then when I went to the doctor again, and once again my eye pressures were 10 and 9, and I had no inflammation in my eyes. So I just want to encourage people that when things don't seem like they're working the way you want them to work, just be patient with the technology because the body has things that it needs to work out.
Right.
So just look at the Mito as the journey and not
This
the
is Mito.
destination, and enjoy the little wins along the way.
Mhm.
Oh, and also my blood pressure was out of control. I was on 4 different blood pressure medicines
Wow.
and a patch, and it could never regulate.
Hmm.
Now I'm just on like 1 medication, and I use that very sparingly. And the other day, I went to, I'm on dialysis. I went to dialysis, and my starting blood pressure was 129/75. So, and 4 medications in a patch couldn't do that. So, thank you for
4 medications and a
creating
patch
technology.
couldn't do
Thank
that,
you
but
for
what happened?
bringing it to me.
MoreMito
And
did
I just
that,
want to
right?
encourage everyone
By
just
building
to
your mitochondria
stay
up.
the course.
Okay.
All right, thank you, Michael.
Remember, everybody's body is different, so your body may respond a little differently, right? But know that it's building your mitochondria up, whether you can tell it or not. So
And Michael's
just
not
keep
out of the
using it.
woods yet.
You will
he's
be
gotta
able to
keep
tell.
fighting. You know he's got to keep being disciplined.
Mhm.
Okay. This eye pressure thing, that's what causes the eye pressure. The glaucoma causes you to go blind.
Did y'all know that?
Ray Charles, Stevie Wonder, and my cousin Lonnie all went blind because of that. All of them. Okay? You can do something about it. You can do something about it with the people you care about. Let them know.
Right. This is what you do about it. Build that mitochondria up. Okay?
Let's continue on this. Now, we talked about, can we get it down? Yes, we can. But what can we do about all of these consequences that come with it, right? That blood pressure is damaging your kidneys. Those little filters you got in your kidney, those nephrons, they're being destroyed. Now you got toxicity building up in your body. That extra blood pressure is challenging every aspect of your cardiovascular system, including your heart. Let me let Shirley and William Wright help you out. Shirley and William.
Hello, Mito family. I have a testimonial. 2 years ago, my husband went to the ER because his blood pressure may have stopped working. When we got to the ER, his blood pressure was 230/190. His oxygen level was very low. They admitted him to the hospital. They were in tests on his heart, and his heart level was very low, was 35. We left the hospital, and they put him on 2 blood pressure medicines and a heart med. In January of this year, they did an echocardiogram on my husband, and it was still 35. He has been on MoreMito for 8 months. We went to the cardio doctor May 7th, which was last week. Before we could sit down in the doctor's office, his doctor said, I have great news for you. Your echocardiogram has went from 35 to 55.
Okay.
And it came back at 55. And he said, I checked your numbers 3 times. And each time I checked them, they were still the same. So I just want to let the gentleman was talking about his heart.
He checked it multiple times because he wasn't believing it, guys. Just read between the lines.
My husband has changed his diet. He exercises every day. He keeps recording records of his blood pressure. And his doctor, cardiology doctor, he said, I love it when my patients' health turn completely around. And I just want to thank God first, Dr. Bevan, Roger Hill, Dale. This was a God-sent MoreMito, and I just want to thank you.
I no longer go to my cardiologist either because I got all the products. I prayed to God, asking for something, and He sent it. And I was opening up to listen. And I don't go to my cardiologist anymore. I'm not on any medication.
Until you genuinely see it, hear from people like what you've been hearing on this call today. So thank all of you for sharing that.
And thank you so very much.
Okay, so you're hearing it right from the people who are experiencing it. If you're unaffiliated right now, you can affiliate for free, and then in your back office under
the
share
website to go to is
MoreMito
in the
info,
description. Or you can
all this
text me
other
at
information. Maybe this is not your topic, some other
817-320-2571,
one is.
and I
Okay,
will send you
there
that
you can
website
hear the
to
stories,
create your free
and you can
website.
hopefully make an informed decision as what you
And
want
if
to
somebody
do
else
with your
referred
health.
you, get back to the person that referred you.
Okay, so everything that we talk about that has to do with people also pertains to pets.
Mm-hmm.
And we look forward to hearing from our partner from Ireland, Mick McQuillan. Do you see Mick, Dale? Is he with us today?
I do. He is unmuted. Nick, are you there?
Furry little
Go right ahead,
friends.
sir.
They have mitochondria just like the
Hey,
humans.
Roger, what do you mean am I here today? I would never miss this. This is amazing.
Yeah.
Listen, thank you so much. And it is always a privilege to be here. You know, I love listening to these calls. My name is Mick McQuillan. And, you know, my wife Kate and I, we have an amazing business called Pets to Designer. And the sole focus of that business is to help pet owners feel better about something that makes them feel bad. And that's the number one reason why I love the Petlife product. Because it makes me feel better about something that made me feel bad with my dogs, right? And maybe, you know, maybe you've got a dog, maybe you've got a cat, maybe you've got some other kind of animal or pet that you love dearly. You know, sometimes we love these creatures more than we love other human beings, right? They're a part of the family, as Dale mentioned earlier on, they really are. You know, so when something's not right with them, it makes you feel bad. You know, and that's how I was feeling. I was, you know, watching Coco. Oh, now Coco's like 35 kilos. She's a big pointer, beautiful. She's a diva. She's a princess. You know, she's like Sleeping Beauty. That's what she's like. She's amazing. You know, but she, you know, she was dragging us up this, you know, pulling herself up with her front legs. Her back legs were just kind of like stabilizers, just stopping her from falling over. Oh, God, and it was hard to watch. It really was, you know, and I felt bad. You know, we were looking at different things. We didn't want to go down the vet, you know, big pharma. You know, we'd done that before with different kind of consequences, and we just didn't want to do that. So we were looking. You know, maybe you're looking for something. You know, maybe for your pet or maybe for yourself. I don't know. But you know, I was looking, and we came across this company, and you know, look, you're going to be skeptical. I was. You know, but you know, Dale sent us out this amazing little care package, and we weren't sure what to do. You know, we weren't even sure whether Coco was going to take it. Right? But, you know, I gave it to her, you know, one Sunday morning at 10 a.m. It was the first time we'd ever used it. I gave it to her. And at 5 o'clock that night, she ran up the stairs. You know, now, one of the people was saying that it doesn't happen overnight. You know, for us, it happened quite quickly. That other person was like 8 months in the making. Look, I don't know how it's going to work for you or how it's going to work for your pet. But, you know, we gave it to Coco at 10 a.m. one Sunday morning. 5 o'clock that night, she ran up the stairs. Kate and I didn't believe it. We just looked at each other. We watched it, and we were like, nah. You know, but then the next day, she's running around. It's just gone bananas. It's crazy. And just, you know, went on from there, started sharing it, started talking about it, the difference that it makes, you know. But it made me happy. It, you know, made Coco better. And we all want better. You know, maybe if you want to, you know, look better, feel better, move better, do better, you know, maybe you're in the right place, you know, and as Roger says,
No, maybe you're in the right place. You just need to get your products.
See what happens. Mix it with your pet's DNA. See what happens. And if you're wondering, if you're new here for the first time, you know, you're wondering, you know, what your next step is, well, maybe get back to that person who invited you to this call, you know, and ask them what your next step is, and they'll be able
Look
to
in the
help
description.
you.
The website's in the description for you to create your free website.
I'm sure Dale's
Or
going
you
to
can
tell us
text me
all
at
about that. And look, I'm so excited to be here because it's,
817-320-2571.
it's just phenomenal. The results that I've personally got, you know, the results listening to the people on these calls and the testimonies on these calls, you know, like, why wouldn't I want that for myself? Why wouldn't I want that for my pets? Why wouldn't I want that for my loved ones?
Why wouldn't you want it for yourself? Why wouldn't you want to get your health better by building your
Give it to my
mitochondria up?
pets and share it with my family. You know, it's pretty simple, this stuff. But listen, Dale, Roger, thank you so much. It's always a privilege. Dr. Better, you know, I think, you know, saving people's, you know, health, giving them better lifestyles. You know, I was interested in that last person, and they changed their diet, but exercising more. You know, it wasn't just, you know, like Roger says it all the time, you know, like you can get into this overnight. You're not going to get into it overnight. Get out of it overnight. But again, look, I don't know what's going to happen for you. But listen, Roger, thank you so much. It's always a privilege. I'm so grateful for the opportunity to share my thoughts.
Do your pets some justice. Get them the Petlife and the Rejuvenate Gel. Straight Rejuvenate Gel.
Always a pleasure, Mick, having you join us.
And build that pet mitochondria up.
Star 5 on your phone or that panel. If you join us via the internet, we're going to get to a Q&A session very shortly. But in the meantime,
you can always put your questions in the comments, and I will answer them live.
Listen, everybody, you get these incredible
like
products
I have in the past.
MoreMito.com, MoreMito.com, then a /. Type in your
S.
username.
Alford, SALFORD.
You're going to be at your website now. You know it's your site because your name is at the top of the page. So is your phone number. So is your email. Even your WhatsApp, if you put that there. And that's where you send people after you've initially told them about these products, what you've heard, what you've experienced, or what you've listened to in the testimonials. They go to your website to learn more. They can read individually about the products. They can read about they can see the ingredient list, read how to use the products. They can even look at the labels. But most important, they can purchase from you. Can't buy from the company. They have to buy from you. That's where they do it. But you know, there's something else they can do on this website. They can join you. Listen, we've created a one-of-a-kind product line. You know that now. It's the only products like it that exist that do what they do on this planet. We've created a one-of-a-kind company to support that product line. There's no cost to join MoreMito. We don't charge you for the right to tell people about our products. That's, in our opinion, that's criminal. It's free to join MoreMito. You don't pay anything to be here on a monthly basis. We don't force you to buy a product. You don't have to be on auto ship. Listen, we've done everything in a logical way. We call it common sense on steroids. That's the way we built the company. And should you join us, you have a choice. You can just be a customer, or you can let us pay you for telling other people. When they buy, you get paid. How great is that? And listen, you're going to love the way we pay things around here. Once you're a verified member with us, we've checked your email and your cell phone. We know you're legit. Listen, we don't pay once a month or once a day or once a week. We pay every time a purchase happens. That means you get 10 orders throughout the course of the day. You've got 10 paydays. Every time they purchase, you're paid. If you join us,
just look, I have a new order today.
Then you get Mito Cash, internal dollars. Use them to buy product, to pay for your shipping, even to send to other people. And it's great for folks outside the U.S. because they can purchase product without a conversion rate on their currency. But there's another thing you can do. You can upgrade to a paid rep. There's no charge for that either. You're probably noticing a common theme here. There's no charge to be a paid rep. Now you get cash. Send it to your bank. Send it to PayPal. Send it to Venmo. Use our powerful Stripe connectivity ACH system.
Give yourself raises when you choose to.
Secure, meaning you can even send money to banks outside the U.S. Almost nobody allows that. So we're here to reward you for sharing. Listen, we don't advertise. We don't offer it on Amazon or eBay. People hear about us through you, and you are surrounded by people.
Me and you once you create your free customer website.
You're the holder, the keeper of an incredible secret, a one-of-a-kind product line. You need to tell people about it. We will make sure you are well rewarded for doing so. We're also going to make sure you're supported. We have a phone number. It's at the bottom right of your website, 509-593-3300. That's our customer service.
509-593-3300.
If you call that number for help, whether it's ordering or putting people in or a question about the products, whatever your mentor can't help you with, we're here to help you. And as I said, those phones are staffed 6 days a week. If you don't get a person, if you get an answering machine, leave a message. That just means everybody's already on the phone. You're going to get a call back. Nobody does that, but we do. We're going to make sure we're taking care of you because, listen, that's our focus. So think about it. We've created a one-of-a-kind product line. It's not a question of should I use MoreMito or this other stuff. There is no other stuff. We're the only thing that increases mitochondria, and you heard what that does for people. We've created a one-of-a-kind company to support you in sharing this with people. So we've done everything but what we can't do. We can't talk to the people. No, you are surrounded by people that have a need for this product. You don't have to get them to say yes or beat them up or hold them in a headlock. Just tell them it's here. Let them decide. And amazing things happen from there. So, Roger, if I've left anything out, let me know.
You'd be
I'm gonna turn
crazy
this
not
back
to build
you.
your mitochondria up. If you love
Okay, great,
yourself,
Bill. You got some
you want to
holiday
build your
things coming up?
mitochondria up, because God designed our bodies
Hey,
that when we
listen,
build our
everybody.
mitochondria up, our body can fix
Yeah,
itself from
shipping is critical
anything.
right now.
So that
It's a
high,
3-day weekend.
that
We've been heavy
that
hit.
high blood
Lots of
pressure, that
voices.
dementia, that the strokes, the heart attacks, you know, the eyesight, the change in your eyesight, weight loss, you name it. Your body can fix itself from anything. HIV and AIDS, being blind, being deaf, you name it. Your body can fix itself from anything. That's the way God, our Father, designed our bodies. But you need to build your mitochondria up to achieve that. And these products are how you build your mitochondria up. Again, we give you a free website. We even have a free MoreMito app to use where you can send out information for free, and it tracks everything. So if I sent you guys something and you didn't look at it from my app, I know, okay? I have the Health and Wealth Show with Stephanie. If you go on a playlist, all that information is there for you to send out, right? So we have tons of information for you to send out, to share with other people, and to get knowledgeable, right? Knowledge is power, right?
We're going to start part 2 in a moment, where you get to ask us any questions you have. You get to give your testimonials and whatnot. But let me do this. Let me recap things for you in the event you got on the call late, or you just need to hear it again, okay? So at MoreMito, we have this unique approach to health and wellness. It has to do with your energy level from your cells produced by your mitochondria. That's that part that produces the energy in your cells, right? And here's how this works. Since you were young in life, you've been losing yours, right? They've been literally running down. And as they've been running down, given that everything your takes to run your body takes energy, your body isn't running as good. And a lot of the things that go wrong with you are simply because of that. How do we know? Because we've been doing it for 11 years, okay? And if you're wondering why you haven't heard about this from anybody else, there's a real good reason for that. Nobody else is doing it, okay? You came to the only place where this happened, so make sure you thank the person that invited you, okay? That would be a good idea. All right, now, for our part, what we've done, per my partner, Dr. Elliott, he's created this technology that can actually grow your mitochondria back, give you the energy so your body can start fixing yourself like it once did, maybe better in some cases we're finding out, okay? This special technology is called XDS, that stands for Exponential Delivery System, and it's in our product line, which is called UltraMito, as in Ultra Mitochondria. There are 3 key products in there. We don't need a dozen. The first one's called Restore. Its purpose is to repair your cells and regenerate your organs, right? A lot of people got failing or declining organs because of everything we've been through, or just because you got old. That can be fixed by you and your body. There's 44 ingredients in that product. 2 of them are superfoods, olive oil and black seed oil. By the way, you can't buy them at the grocery store. We source them internationally, highest quality in the world we can find. And then we add the other, what adds to be 44 ingredients to it. We process for 2 months in our lab in Greenville, South Carolina, before we send it out, okay? And why we need 44? We need 44 because we've got to support every one of your organ systems. They have different needs. You know, we pay a lot of attention to your gut, for example. That's the source of a lot of autoimmune conditions, right? And things for your eyes, things for your brain, and so forth. So that's what Restore is about. Now, then there's Renew Brain and Body, which restores mitochondria in a different way with water-soluble ingredients. Those are in capsules, extra ingredients for your brain. And then there's that phenomenal cream or gel we have called Rejuvenate that Bevan originally created because he said nobody has done something that would cure a sunburn. Well, I never had a sunburn in my life. I understand some other folks do, so he wanted to do that. And cut 2 holes in the T-shirt, treated one side, didn't treat the other. That side he didn't treat burning and peeling and so forth. Wow, we got some amazing stuff for any kind of burn, including sunburns. But we find out the first time we put it out, I'm in Houston, and turns out this stuff penetrates to the bone. Guy at the end of the table holding his foot up, wiggling his toes, because he hadn't been able to do that in 4 years. of having neuropathy, for example. So anything that's got to do with your hair, your skin, your scalp, face to feet, mix some of that Restore in it, put it on, watch what happens. Folks are regrowing hair.
Mix it. It goes from white
one
to
of
a
our
burnt
ladies
orange.
up here, hair grew 4 inches in 5 weeks or something
Y'all
like
hearing
that.
about hair growth?
I don't know that that's what's going to happen to you, but would you like to find out? Okay, so that's that one. Now, then there's the Petlife product, which is a pet version of Restore's formulated specifically for pets. We took out the things that aren't good for pets, and that's how we get Petlife, right? We put them together in bundles. That's a concept Dale brought with him from Procter & Gamble to save you money.
Brain and Body
and
Bundle
also
number
to
one.
encourage you to get the entire
What you
bundle.
need.
Everything we need to restore your mitochondria, which is our approach, right? We can't get that in one place or in one form. So we need all three of these working together for you to get maximum benefit. So by all means,
Did y'all hear that? You need all three. So don't ask which one should I take. You need all three because they're formulated to work together.
Healthier, smarter, better off than you were before. Either way, we know mitochondria after 11 years of doing this is going to have a lot to do with that. All right? And by the way, more people need to hear what you've been hearing today. So we've created this risk-free opportunity you heard Dale talking about. It doesn't cost you anything to involve yourself with us or stay involved with us. There's no games, no gimmicks, no gotcha. We're not a stereotypical network marketing company. You got to chase somebody down and try to get them in some kind of business opportunity so they can run from you, okay? Everybody wants to improve their health. That's where we start the conversation, okay? All right, but anyway, maybe you want to try this way, promote us because you want to get your product paid for, get a discount, or you want to buy more. I am so proud of those of you who have spent hundreds and thousands, and at least one instance I know, tens of thousands of dollars using their proceeds from what they earn with us to buy products and give it to other people. I've never been in a company that did that. I had anybody else that did it, but it happens here, and we're so proud of it.
And that's because of the great company that
Again,
he
if any of this
created.
resonates with you,
That's our
what we're doing
CEO,
here,
Mr.
how
Roger
we
Hill.
do it here at MoreMito, by all means, affiliate with us. Let's see what we can do together. Okay? All right, Dale.
Go to the website that I put in the description, or you can text me and I'll send it to you. 817-320-2571.
Have been answered by our nutritional
Hey guys,
experts.
there are a lot of people that are graduating right now, right? What better gift than to give them the gift of life or the gift of a healthier life and a free business? You can give them this business for free and they can earn as much as they want, right? While building their mitochondria up so that their health can be longevity, right? Win-win situation.
15 minutes after this session ends. But they're going to work it today. I can see by the way these hands are going up, Dale. Okay?
I agree.
If you're on the
Well,
conference
that's
call,
okay. That's what we
raise your
here
hand
for.
if you think you
All
have a
right.
question.
Wow.
Or if you're live with us on the Health and Wealth Show with Stephanie or
while
Success
we
with
are,
Stephanie or
let's take
Facebook
one.
Live,
How about,
just put your question in the comments and I
Lauren.
answer questions like I always do.
From Kansas.
All right. Laura and I have unmuted you. Go ahead with your question.
Okay. This is
Number
Lauren.
18. Yeah, go ahead.
I wondered if your product also regrows stem cells. I'm on a supplement to regrow stem cells and wondered if I could get off of the stem cell product I'm on.
Yeah. So, and I'll give you where the documentation
Guys,
is.
people
You
just
go
don't
in
get
the
it when
back.
we
Are
say
you affiliated with us already?
when you build your
Or just-
mitochondria up, your body can fix itself from anything. You notice how people are going to
So you
say,
can back
does
off
it help
and
with this?
share
Does it help with
more
that?
about
It
info.
helps with everything,
Choose the,
guys.
people
And it's not a
category.
medication.
Look for the
It's considered a
section that
food.
says Mitochondrial
And
story.
it's natural.
And in there, lay it out chapter and verse with all the PubMed references is all the source information for what we're doing for stem cells, okay? Because it turns out that what we have to do to regrow mitochondria involves, for example, bringing back all your endogenous antioxidants, the ones your body makes and everything.
Y'all listening?
And in the process, it turns up stem cell functionality to the levels we've never heard of before, frankly, okay? Here's how we know, because every one of these stem cell companies I ever got involved with, they talked about the theory, and it makes sense so you bought the product. Here's the practice. Every single person, no exceptions, every single person who has come to us with a serious condition, like they had to have a big operation, maybe it was a heart operation, Ron Long, for example, up there where Dale is, he's supposed to be out for months and months. Within weeks, he's back. Okay? Same thing about another gentleman in Texas, had another heart operation, or a lady in Chicago.
Y'all had
attacked
any
by
type
two
of
vicious
surgery
dogs. She's supposed
or
to leave
think you're gonna
both
have
her
surgery?
legs, and that's it.
Get
She
on
didn't die.
get on the products and see what's
She got
happening.
both those legs, and she's very much
You may
alive.
recover
Okay?
quicker, like
So,
many have. You may not
restoring
even have to have
mitochondria
that
ties
surgery
up
because you
stem
turned your
cells
mitochondria up,
in ways
guys.
that I've never seen a stem cell
Mitochondria
product
is
do.
very, very
So Big
serious.
Bus is the best stem cell product. It never
Mhm.
calls itself one. Okay?
Remember, if you lost all your mitochondria right now, you would just drop dead. That's how serious your mitochondria is. So, guys, knowing that, if you're hearing that and you care about yourself, why would you keep yourself in a position where you can continue losing mitochondria? It makes sense for you to build your mitochondria, right? So that you won't just drop dead, right? It's common sense. If you love yourself, get on the products and build your mitochondria up.
Formulations are so antifungal, that's inherent in both black seed and olive oil. And then, of course, we turn it up even more with the XDS technology. So absolutely.
Nobody else has the XDS technology. So when we say nobody else have the products that we have, we mean it. Nobody else has that, okay? Our Dr. Bevan Elliott created that.
And she was only using Restore. She didn't even put the Rejuvenate on her feet. I mean, because this starts from, it's flowing in your bloodstream, right? It starts from the inside
This person
out.
was just using
So
Restore.
you have to know.
She didn't put Rejuvenate on her feet.
If you keep using Restore long enough in the right amount, mix that Restore, Rejuvenate mix, and put it on your feet. I love putting it on my feet because to me it feels like luxury.
When you mix it, it goes from white to like a burnt orange because the Restore oil is kind of a burnt
sometime
orange.
later, that photonail fungus will go.
Take a teaspoon, put it in here, put the top back on it, shake it up, mix it. Don't just stir it. You put the top back on it, shake it up, and it mixes.
In New York, right
You will love it. Can't wait to hear your testimonials.
All right, Mary, I have unmuted you. Go ahead.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, Mary.
Yes.
Yes, how are you today?
Okay.
Okay, I have two questions. I have a cousin that has glaucoma. He had it for 2 years. Is there any way you think you can come out?
Got glaucoma?
So,
as you see me putting it around my eyes, this helps you with your eyesight. Got glaucoma? Do it.
From glaucoma. And I mean blind. He got his sight back using our technology. Okay, it starts with what you heard in Michael Lohman's interview earlier, getting that blood pressure in your eye down.
Just do that several times a day, guys. You'll see a change.
Do that, right? You just cut it on a hole and then let that pressure out. The other way you do is you get it out of technology, let your body fix it. One of them sounds a lot better than
Get
the other
on
one,
this
doesn't it?
and let your body fix it.
Okay.
But what y'all saw me do was I have
And
the
the second question is,
Rejuvenate Gel and the Restore oil mixed in here, rubbing around there.
she had used Rejuvenate for 5 weeks and a half, grew 4 inches.
Yeah.
How often
It grows
was she
hair.
using it? Was she using it every day or what?
Probably using it every day and multiple times a day. This grows hair. So you have those bald spots. Men, you have those bald spots. Women, you have those bald spots. You may have it from, getting your hair braided, edges coming out, whatever the case may be. Or you may simply just want to grow hair.
I put it on my head.
You mix it, put it on there.
I like my bald head.
First, you need this for your customers.
But if you are,
beauticians,
go for it.
you need this.
Yeah.
Life
I don't have a
changing.
problem with somebody. My sister have a problem with hair. Not me, because I have a lot of hair. But I didn't want to know so I could tell my sister and my sister-in-law.
Tell them because there's a lot of people who have like thinning hair.
Yes, thinning hair.
Maybe a condition or something or other. It's just a godsend for folks like that. Absolutely have them give it a try.
Yeah, they both is on it. And I said to both of them, if your hair is thinning in the top, use the Rejuvenate.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure if they can do it. But
yeah, most people do not use it often enough. Okay. So Sandra was telling me about somebody, but I'm gonna get the name wrong. Ida Morris. Right, somebody came to you, I'm told, and said they wanted some other kind of oil. You said, what about MoreMito don't work? Well, Well, how much
It
are
does.
you taking? I'm taking four milliliters.
Take more.
You take the dropper out and said, up to here? No, right there. She was taking 1/4 of the amount.
She wasn't even taking the full
So
dose.
make sure you're taking it correctly.
Guys.
Make sure you're taking it often enough. If I got a situation like
Here's
that,
the
I'm gonna
dropper
put that Restore
that comes
mixture
in
there often.
the
I'm gonna do it
Restore
several
All.
times a day.
Look
4,
on
5,
here.
6, 7 times a day.
This
not too
top
many,
thing
right?
is 1
So
milliliter.
don't fight your
You need 4 of these, 4
Use it,
drops,
use it.
filled up to that top line to be
So when
1
you
dose.
use that Rejuvenate, still
Or
mix the Restore in there
teaspoon.
and put it on your hand too?
I absolutely would. That's how I do
Yes.
it everywhere. I just put it on my knee this morning, put it on my eye.
Y'all saw me just put it
everywhere
on my
you
knee.
need it.
Okay.
That's how it works best. Okay?
So
I
if
still
my
have some
cousin
keloids.
get it,
They're
if he
smooth,
get
but
it
I
for
want them
the,
completely gone like my other ones.
then
I had
get you to
keloids
put it
that
on top of
completely
that,
went away
correct?
First of all, you
just
gotta
from me
take it
taking the
internally.
product.
We
So
were getting
now that I
results
noticed
when
they were
told you about
gone,
my
now I'm
red
rubbing it
tabs.
on
We
there
didn't
to
know
get the
about
rest
putting
of
it in
them
your
gone.
eyes at that time. We just took it internally. But if you put it on your eye, we know this from the parents of the autistic children who put it on their head for a different reason. And their child that weren't talking, or couldn't tie their shoes, tying their shoes.
Yeah. So you know somebody autistic, you can have them put it around their eyes like you saw me do it. Put it on their temples. Put it around, their neck, especially the back of their neck.
Okay, thank you.
You can even put it on their scalp because it's all getting inside, getting into that brain area from all those areas I just mentioned. And watch how they progress.
37.
Kids with ADHD, same thing.
Wireless caller, let me did you give us your name?
Kids
and
with
ask your
behavioral
question?
problems, people with mental issues, okay?
Hello?
Again, it helps with everything, guys. Everything.
Wireless caller 5737. We're going to have to come back to you.
And guys, if you raise your hand
Roger,
to
we
ask
gotta
a question
come
or
back.
give a testimonial
John
or
from
whatever,
Missouri.
please pay attention.
All right, John. Whoop. I have unmuted you. Go ahead with your question.
What time do you close today on Saturday? And I have called a couple times last week, and it's either busy or no answer or no call back.
Well, John, you heard me say if it's busy, leave a message. We do our best to call you back. I know that they're working today, still doing callbacks. We've had a huge number of calls. So it sounds like the system's working exactly the way we said it does. But we can help you today. How about I give you a call back if one of our other people don't? And we're open for 4 hours from now. So the next 4 hours, people can place orders. The sooner the better, though.
Hear from you.
And it's 12:07 p.m. my time, Central Standard Time. So guys, they do get very busy. The other day I needed to do an order, right? And I decided to call it in for a certain reason because I was actually doing it for one of my customers. And again, I couldn't get right through, right? And so I did get a text saying, they would get back to me. So you may get a text message, you may just get a call back, etc. Or you can even try back later. Okay. But when you call 509-593-3300, that's our customer service. Okay.
Eyes, the back of the neck. This is how we learn to get.
But if you're just placing an order and you know how to go in your back office and do your order, just simply go in your back office and do your order, because there's some people that don't know how to go on there. There's some people that are not computer savvy or, know how to do it on their phones. And so those people are calling in after, they've gotten the system. You have to have your free customer website. So somebody help, do their website. But then you can call in and do your order. Again, 509-593-3300.
You can get a brain and body bundle. You're going to take the Restore internally.
This
You're going to take the
brain and body
capsules
bundle
internally, right?
That's
You're
the
going to
capsules.
take
That's
that
the Restore.
That's the gel or cream. Put some of the Restore in it, shake it up, put it right on your eyelids.
Like y'all just saw
like
me
I'm
do.
doing right now.
I'll show you how to do it again.
Okay.
Because you can never
And
have
you
too
can
much.
put it on the back of your neck as well.
Just rub it on your
Get in
eyes.
your eyes.
You can put it.
Get in
You
your
can put it on the
brain.
back of your neck.
Eat those cells and start making things happen.
Yes. I like to take it off my top.
Okay.
If it's got on my top, guys. I don't like
You
my
hear
stuff
that,
to be
Mr.
messy.
Wakeman?
See how easy that is, guys?
Yeah.
Rubbing that back there. That's going to get
Yes, I
into
did.
my brain. Okay?
All right, Mr. Wakeman and John, so happy to have you on with us today. Hope we helped you.
Thank you, Roger.
Great stuff. Stand by for a call, John. Take care.
Okay.
All right. Who's next?
How about Is it Phil or Phyllis Parish in New York?
Simple, guys.
I think it's Phil. Let's find out. Phil, I've unmuted you. Go ahead with your question.
Thank you. I received my product today and want to start doing a double dose to start off with. My question is it advisable to do a double dose once per day or to stick to
It's a strong accent. I'm having a hard time
Say it one
understanding.
more time. I'm struggling to understand what you're saying.
Mhm.
Please say it again.
So I now got my product today and I want to start off doing a double dose for now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm asking if it's advisable to do the double dose at one time or to do like one in the morning, one in the evening.
So he's wanting to
I
take
would
a double
always
dose.
spread it out, give it more of a time release effect.
So a double dose is
Thank you
taking
very
these
much.
products twice a day,
Right.
okay?
Okay.
Well, you got your product. Phil.
Oftentimes people spread it out. You can take it all at once if you want to.
Okay, so
But
I'm not gonna get
oftentimes
pronounce
people
this
spread it
wrong.
out so that it'd be working periodically,
What
you know.
you're talking about.
Imabong.
I don't know. In Washington, number ends in 0848. I've unmuted you. Pronounce your name for us.
Hi. Yes, hi. How are you?
Take us out of suspense. How do you pronounce your last name?
Ngeri? Is that
Okay.
Ngeri?
And the first name?
Okay. Imam.
Imangbong. Okay.
Yeah.
Please continue.
Okay.
Mhm.
Hey. All right, I have a quick question. It's in regards to the kids that have speech delay and autism. I know I've had one or two persons talk about what they can use and all this stuff. So they cannot take the liquid at all by mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you can.
Can they take the liquid?
Yes, this was this for.
Can they take the restore
This from the inside
at
out.
all by mouth?
The restore all from the inside out. Renew brain and body from the inside out.
Can they?
Rejuvenate gel from the
can
outside
they
in.
take restore by mouth?
That's how it works.
Anybody can take it by mouth.
Yes.
For the and what is the minimum age that they can take the restore?
We have small children. I mean, you just gotta adjust the amount because obviously they're small.
My
they weigh less.
grandkids were very,
That's
very
all.
young when I first started using it
Okay.
on them. If y'all go to the Health
So
Award Show with Stephanie, go on the playlist, and
from
under
age
the
of 5,
label kids,
can
you will
take
see.
it?
You will see me using the
That
products
first
on my
autistic
my
child was
grandkids.
7, but I'm sure
Yes.
we've had kids that are preschool take it. Yes.
Yes. Even younger than that. My grandson was way younger than that, and he was gassy shortly after my daughter had him. And my girls were going to either Los Angeles or Vegas, and of course, Casey was here with his nana, and he was gassy. And so I actually gave him the Restore Oil. You see me in the video giving him the Restore Oil. And it actually helped with his gas, but he also went right to sleep. So you'll see another episode with me talking about Carter and Carter being hyper. I actually did that episode right after I did that. All I did was change my shirt, guys. So if you go watch them both, all I did was change my shirt. And that quick, Casey was asleep. So it helped him with his sleep because he was waking up every 2 hours to eat. So when he slept better, Nana slept better. And then my daughter called me after she got back, said, "Mama, I don't know what you did to Casey, but last night was the best sleep I ever had from giving him the Restore Oil."
JJ, ends in 9661.
Yes, hi, my name is Jay. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Awesome. So I'm calling in reference to my sister. She needs a kidney right now. She's not on dialysis yet, but
She needs the
any
product
day
ASAP.
now she's going to need dialysis, according to the doctors. So that's why I need to know which is the best product to get her on and get her started right away. So
I just
hopefully she
answered
doesn't
that
have to
earlier. I
go
said
through
somebody was going to
dialysis.
ask that. All
Okay,
three.
So let me help everybody out.
All
There's
three.
really no which. It's all of them.
All
All
three.
of them. See, like,
They're all
we
formulated
don't
to work
make
together.
one product for this, another product for that, and something else for the other. We make all of ours to regrow mitochondria, right? And then your body addresses everything, right? And we just need, we just need these different ways. We need the oil soluble, we need the water soluble, neat ways to deliver it through your skin. Hence, restore, renew, brain and body, and rejuvenate, which you can mix on the restore ends.
We keep it simple.
Like
They all work
We
together.
tried this in a more limited way. This is why we had to develop the store. We weren't hitting enough, weren't coming at it enough different ways. So that's why we have it the way we do now.
So, okay. So which one do you think is the best for her to start with, I would say?
All of them.
She wasn't listening.
All of them, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
you know, I'm
Simple as that, guys. You're not going to get him to change it because they're all formulated to work together. So use them, they work together, build your mitochondria up. Simple as that.
Then if you know, I start with, for that concern, I start with Restore. Okay? And if
it's a money issue,
if I needed to do it a
start with
different
Restore
way,
is what he said.
I might get Petlife and I get Rejuvenate. That's still $100. Okay? But the whole conversation
Petlife Rejuvenate
needs to talk about, needs to start with, let's get this whole bundle because we need all these different approaches
whole
to
bundle.
make sure that we stimulate your mitochondria. Everybody's different. Some things work better for some other. We have no way of knowing, right? And there you go. I gave you an example earlier. The person took it, you taking enough of it. You know, we don't ever know what's really going on, but we're telling you get the whole thing you possibly can.
And guys, if you're wondering how much to take, if you go into the Health World Show with Stephanie on YouTube, there are videos there where we're talking about how much we should take of each product. Or again, you can text me 817-320-2571 and I'll send you the information. We make it simple for you.
Somebody, Dale will call you back as well. We'll get that sorted out. We'll try to find the person.
So if you have not created your free customer website, because you have to be referred by somebody, right? So Stephanie Alford is personally referring you unless somebody else referred you, right? Then you can go to moremito.com/S-Alford, moremito.com/SALFORD. Click join, referring customer, and complete that and submit it. Your free customer website is up just like that.
All right, thank you for
We'll get it in today, Jack.
Okay, thank you so
much,
gentlemen.
Then if you need assistance ordering, that information is on the Health the Wealth Show with Stephanie. I show you how to order on there. But again, if you text me and you need my assistance, hey, we can set that up as well. 817-320-2571.
Out of Little Rock, Arkansas, and number ends in 7295. It looks like.
All right, wireless caller, I've unmuted you. Give us your name and ask your question.
All right, my name is Tammy Dickerson out of North Little Rock, Arkansas. And my brother just told me the other day, so you really need to listen to them. So I took it upon myself, and he's very knowledgeable in the word. So I said, I'm gonna do that. And so in listening, I'm very intrigued. For one, I'm also a pre-K teacher, so I need energy. But my main concern is I do suffer from vertigo, and
she needs it,
and a little bit of brain fog and some arthritis in years between that. But I just want to know about, just
y'all that are playing sports, you definitely need to be on it because playing sports does a lot to our bodies. Okay.
So your body has. Let's just think about the process of bringing your energy back. Okay, and what we have to do to make that happen. Gives your body the resources to negate those toxins that are causing you to have brain fog. Okay, now you can do some things to help yourself. Get some sleep, eat well, get some exercise, all of that. But we're going to leverage all of that by restoring your mitochondria so you get more out of it. Okay, but this is
a massive
concern. I'm sorry. Say that again, please.
I'm sorry, I'm interrupted. I just want to get their website before we, call.
Okay, who was it introduced you?
My brother, John Sykes.
Okay, does he have, is he affiliated? Doesn't he have a website?
I'll find out soon.
Okay.
I'm going
Call him back, get his website. If you have any issues, operators are waiting, okay, as they will say.
So everybody that Stephanie Alford has referred, let me give you the website so you don't have to worry about it. It is moremito.com/S-Alford, moremito.com/SALFORD. Click join, click referring customer, then complete the information, submit it. Your website's up just like that. How do you get in your back office to order? You go on your website. As soon as you go on your website, then click log in. It's going to ask you for your username and password. That username and password you use to create your website, put it in there. You are now in your back office. There's a green button. It says order. Click that button. You will see the products and you order your Brain and Body Bundle. Your Brain and Body Bundle has the Renew Brain and Body capsules, the Restore Oil Rejuvenate Gel. But if you have questions, text 817-320-2571. Notice I'm saying text so that we can schedule a time that works for you and myself.
Ordered, I did receive some of the product as well.
Okay, so while he's saying something that shouldn't even be addressed on this call, because these are the nutritional calls, right? And we should only be talking about the nutritional calls. Anything dealing with orders, you should call into customer service for them to handle that. That's 509-593-3300. 509-593-3300. These calls are designed for questions about the product, testimonials, and the knowledge that you get about the products, guys. So again, if you were referred by somebody, you want to make sure you get back with the person that referred you. And remember, we're teaching you how to build your mitochondria up, right? Everybody has mitochondria. Every human, every pet has mitochondria. So who is this product for? Everybody, okay? And we ship all over as well, okay? So if you're human and are you an animal, you need the product, right? So make sure you create your free customer website. And Stephanie Alford looks forward to hearing your testimonial on you getting on the product and what the product does for you.
The magic oatmeal and the magic hibiscus tea. Those are things that you should eat. And it tells you how to do it. I'm not going into the recipe and all that because we've got the doctors.
Those are perks that you get from being affiliated with us and having your free website. When we have other things that are going to help you out, they're put in the back office as well. And we have a lot of tools.
It's not a systemic issue. It's just that it's just showing up first in your kidneys, right? But you gotta fix your whole body. So you gotta eat right. There's things that you shouldn't eat, right? And if you haven't been counseled on that, you should. We have our nutritional counseling every Saturday before this call starts. But you can, in the meantime, search up what a person in kidney issues, what you should eat, the thing you shouldn't eat.
So guys,
for example.
So when he mentioned the nutritional call, we have a nutritional call every Saturday before our corporate call. This is considered our corporate call. It's an hour before our corporate call. And now that one you do have to pay for it. This one's free. Mondays and Saturdays, our corporate calls are free. Mondays at 7:55 p.m. Central Standard Time. Saturdays at 10:55 a.m. Central Standard Time. Adjusted to your time zone, 608-906-0003. But an hour before the call, the 10:55 one, an hour before, so 9:55, we have the nutritional call. But you can only get on that one if you've paid for it. It's only $20 a month. Dr. Dan, Dr. Joy, these are these are doctors that you get to ask questions. Is more of a one-on-one situation than the corporate call, because everybody's on the corporate call, right? And on the nutritional call is just the people that have paid for it, right? But when you log into your back office and do an order, if you scroll all the way back down, it's the last one there, and it says nutritional call. And it normally shows a picture of Dr. Dan, and it's only $20 a month. I pay for it every month, guys, because like Dr. Dan, when you hear us talking about sports, different of these famous sports people, they will go to Dr. Dan when they had an injury to get their body back right. Okay, so these are the type of people that you're affiliating with when you're affiliating with MoreMito. Okay, we show you how to get that body right by building that mitochondria.
Any instructions concerning herpes and STDs and MoreMito
yes,
and some improvement on
herpes, STDs, you name it, HIV, AIDS, you name it. You want to get on the products, and you want to take it multiple times a day, okay?
Somebody had a disappearing bundle that resurfaced. That somehow caught up in
So I would, while he's mentioned about a bundle, that again something should be talked about on this, but anyway, I know someone that I had a customer that had the symptoms of herpes and all of that, right? Or had been diagnosed with that. And Trust me, she got on the product, and did she have a remarkable change? She did. Because again, mitochondria is the powerhouse of your cells. So when you lose that mitochondria, that opens the door for things to happen in your body, right? The most mitochondria is in your eye area. So when you open that door, you allow other things to happen. Build that mitochondria back up so your body can fix itself from anything. So can your body fix itself from that? Your body can fix itself from anything. That's the way our God designed our bodies, right? We have an awesome God. Build your mitochondria up so you can see what your God has designed your body to do.
Okay, so with respect to herpes virus, okay, now, we haven't had a lot of these, but on the STDs,
a lot of times people
one
are
of them at least was supposed to be incurable.
afraid to speak up on it, okay? It took a long time for somebody to speak up about HIV.
Theirs can't be found. So your body is attacking it. It's going to attack it a lot better and a lot harder, you know, with regrown mitochondria, apparently. Okay? So that's, you know, that's a good thing. And we had, yes, if we've got people with HIV appearing normal, then I got hope for people with herpes as well.
Right. So,
okay, and what was the other disease?
Guys, I'm gonna say this: if you have herpes, what I wouldn't do if you're using the gel, I wouldn't want you to contaminate your gel.
Okay. But
So,
in general,
you know, if you have an empty one, take and put in that one, and only use this on that area. Okay. So that way you don't contaminate your full jar. Or you may have two jars, right? Use one for that area and then use the other for another area, right? Because you don't want anything to spread, because you know some things can spread. Okay. So just word to the wise. And that's what the person that I know did as well.
We got this wireless caller from Washington, D.C. Number is 1748.
Let's try a wireless caller. I've unmuted you. Go ahead, give us your name and ask your question. Who's this?
Hello, everybody. My question is, my dad, he periodically, he's taking the, I have him on the Petlife mixture with the Rejuvenate for his eyes, and because he has a pet and he's by himself, he can be a little messy. But he really needs the Restore, which I give to him when I'm there. My question is, I get the Restore and Rejuvenate. He has a heart valve, and he's on warfarin. The only thing that I have not given him is the brain and body.
He needs all three.
Because we monitor his blood levels. And so I wanted to know, is there any testimonies or anyone who has who uses warfarin?
I have. I used warfarin years ago, and when I used the products, it took me off of that.
Okay, confirm his underlying condition.
His underlying, okay, he's diabetic.
Your hand has been raised.
Sure. And he's glaucoma. He can't see. He's legally blind in one of his eyes.
Okay, I am confident that we have lots of people, someone on this call right now, with those exact same issues, and they're all on Mito. Okay, so, and we historically have had no counterindications from anybody. I mean, the only thing that can possibly happen is of course, no accounting for an allergy, you know, or if they're allergic to something, and that's one thing, you'll surely find it out.
Just help me with my allergies.
There's no known issues at all.
Okay, I do have a testimony, and I believe I shared it with you before, that his blood pressure was extremely high one day. It was 224, and he did not want to go to the ER or anything, so I was like, Dad, I'm going to have to use my product. So I used the Restore in his mouth. I initially gave him Petlife, but I was like, he needs something
initially
stronger.
gave him this,
so I gave
then
him
she
the
started giving him Restore.
About 3 or 4 drops in his mouth. And I mixed the Rejuvenate and the Restore, rubbed it all over his head, his neck, and his arteries, and his chest really good. And in 2 hours, that blood pressure went from 224 to 116.
Did y'all hear that?
And
in 2 hours?
I know the stuff works.
It works. You need to get it and try it.
You know, I'm sorry, say something?
He was just going wow, or some enthusiastic exclamation like that. Go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. I get excited. No, it's just I forgot my train of thought, but that was it pretty much.
Okay. Tell us your name again, please, because it didn't show on the call.
I'm sorry, it's Shanika. Shinika.
Well, thank you, Shanika.
Shanika.
Sharon. We appreciate it.
Okay, thank you.
All righty. Okay, so how about Shelby Johnson in New York? Down lower in about the middle of the panel here.
Shelby, I have unmuted you. Go ahead with your question.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes, hi.
Yes, I
I'm
can.
here in New Jersey, and I've spoken to you a few weeks back, Mr. Hill, and I just wanted to give a report on one of my lab results that is very encouraging to me. So I have a few things going on. I have kidney issues, and one of the things they look at is your parathyroid hormone. And my parathyroid hormone level was very, very high, and I had been taking the medicine, and the medicine didn't seem to be touching it. And they were saying that they were going to have to look at giving me a scan and possible surgery, and I, of course, didn't want to hear that. So I've been taking the bundles, and I've been putting the Rejuvenate on my neck where my parathyroid is. And when I did my blood work the second week of May, they do it every second week, my level went from 1157 to 486. It jumped 671 points. And now it's in the normal range.
Okay. What is the normal range top to bottom, you know offhand?
It's 160 to 720.
And you had started out how low?
No, how high? It was, I went from 904, 976, 916, 1085 to 1157. And now it jumped down to 486.
Wow, from 11 something.
Yes.
1100 something to 4 something.
And I showed my doctor the Restore. I said, I'm taking this product. And I told her when she told me about this week, I said, I think that has something to do with it. I'm still taking the medicine, but the medicine hadn't really been doing anything. But when I started putting that Rejuvenate on my neck, this result I got.
There you go.
Rejuvenate on
So
your
I'm
neck.
very encouraged to see what else will happen, and I'm taking my products faithfully. And like I said, I'm very encouraged and hopeful for other results to come.
All right. Well, thank you for letting us be a part of your wellness journey, Shelby.
Okay.
Shelby had great testimonials.
All right.
Thank
Okay,
you.
so before I forget it, I want to shout out the folks at What's in Your Cup. Maria and I were on their broadcast today. They greeted us with an amazing mitochondria-oriented video, Marvita and Yvonne. So shout out to them and all the What's in Your Cup people that got me up early today. Okay. So happy to have been with you guys.
Excellent.
Okay, so what we from let's get that wireless call from Washington D.C. 9944. It looks like the number ends. If I'm looking at that right.
Okay, I've got a wireless caller. The DC number ends in 5737. I've unmuted you. Go ahead. Give us your
Hi,
name.
can you hear me?
Hello, who's this?
Yeah.
This is Ronald.
Okay, Ronald.
Can you hear me?
All right, Ron.
Okay, hey. Good. So I really like the way this call operates. I'll definitely be calling in. So my question is something that I haven't heard yet. I don't have an understanding of what happens in the auditory system in humans regarded to environmental noise over years and how it can deteriorate the hearing and possibly develop into tinnitus and ringing in the ears and, stopped up. So it seems like the air quality where I work, there's no humidity in the air, so I'm frequently stopped up, and then it seems like when that happens, my ears also stop up, and the ringing sometimes is just unbearable.
Right. Okay, so the ringing is a brain issue that it sounds like it's coming from the ears. The good news is that all of it seems to be addressed by mitochondrial restoration. The stopping up, that's like an inflammatory issue that recurs. And your body's been provided a lot of nutritional resources that they can use to support in its, trying to suppress those. So a lot of good results. Here's for me the secret. Take that Restore and Rejuvenate. Get it nice and dark. Shake it up. Take a Q-tip, like I keep on my desk all the time. Stick it in that jar, get a blob of it, and suck it in one of your nostrils, like you're trying to pull it all the way down your throat.
Put it in one nostril,
Do the same
suck
thing
it up.
for the other side.
Switch to the other end. Don't use the same end, so you don't contaminate your gel. Put it in the other one.
Then do it again so you can
Put it in the other nostril. Push this one.
Okay?
Suck it up.
That's how you want to cut that off. And nutritionally, the other thing to go with it is, if you know you have some objectionable things in your diet that can aggravate things, just don't eat them, right? Because I see that also. There's certain things, there's things I know I shouldn't eat and I don't.
Right.
Like I found out, a friend of mine, Mike Jupiter, was always telling me, go to the allergist, because he thought everything was an allergy. Well, you wasn't far wrong.
Yeah.
I found out I'm allergic to peaches, pears, wheat, all kinds of stuff I ate when I was young. I'm allergic to it now.
Yes, I found out I'm allergic
be
to
mindful of the fact
almonds
that
and
they may be
peanuts, and I love them both, y'all.
environmental factors.
But
what
I'm
you
gonna
eat
tell
is
y'all
part
what
of
I
your
do,
environment.
and I'm not telling you to do this. Is me because it's my body, y'all. If I eat an almond and my lip gets to twitching, I know I'm fixing to have a reaction. I don't eat anymore, right? So, same thing with pineapples. I like pineapples, but so it's up to you. But I'm just telling you from my experience. When I have the reaction, I know my body throws out signs when I'm finna have a reaction. And of course, what do? I turn up my MoreMito products because I've already done wrong by eating what I like that I shouldn't be eating. But because for years I had eaten them and nothing happened, right? So I grew accustomed to really liking it. So.
Okay. Stephanie, did we come in the middle?
Can you hear me?
Your hand has been lowered.
Can you hear me?
Stephanie, are you there?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. So I wanted to address the comment when somebody was asking about the warfarin.
Yeah.
I was on warfarin. I was going to an oncologist. I was on warfarin for blood clots. And I ended up coming off of, I was on warfarin and another medication for blood clots. I came off of all my medications, and the only thing I did different was use my MoreMito products. That's the only thing I did different. And it got to the point where my oncologist, he told me, he said, well, all I'm doing is checking your blood once a year now and asking you, are you taking your aspirin, your low dosage aspirin every day? He said, so you don't even have to come back if you don't want to, unless you end up having an issue. And the only thing different I did was take my MoreMito's products. So I was one of the ones that was on warfarin, like when that person asked, if we had anybody on warfarin. That was me.
Okay.
Great.
All right. Thank you, Stephanie.
You're welcome.
Line muted.
Stephanie and I used to do a show called the Wealth
of Health show with Stephanie.
Okay. And
Wealth of Health show with Stephanie and Roger. Then we changed it to the Health of Wealth show with Stephanie.
Feeling richer
now
for what they learned.
Yes.
Okay.
I enjoyed doing that show with Mr. Hill.
Stephen O'Neill.
I missed my first cue because I turned it down while I was trying to talk to you guys. So.
Stephen or Stephen, I've got you unmuted. Go ahead with your question.
Yes, Stephen.
And as y'all can hear, I called in on the internet.
I started the Rejuvenate yesterday. Just got this stuff yesterday, and I put it on my back because I've had a chronic back problem. Not pain all the time, but pain a lot of the time when I get up out of a chair, so forth. Well, let me tell you, I was so impressed. I've tried a bunch of these products, right? But this one worked. I'm not kidding. Like immediately. I put it on with both hands, put a good amount on my back, rubbed it in, and my back was fine. In fact, I did put another round on today, because I think that my understanding is this will actually heal your back, what ails you, and even maybe
it builds your mitochondria up so your body can heal itself. We don't heal anything.
Cartilage or whatever, that's what I was told, kind of. I don't know if it really does that, but anyway, the pain though has gone, and that just didn't happen. I was in pain just walking around sometimes before, and it's gone now. So I'm a definite believer, and I've got eye issues too, so I'm going to be taking that. Is it best to take the both the Rejuvenate and Restore together, or just one?
You can experiment with it. I've taken it together. I've taken them separately. What I'm doing now, because Dr. Dan and I are being a little lean, working on our belly fat. So we fast and we exercise first, and then we eat protein after that, right? But what you don't want to do is eat before you exercise. So I don't want to get over 50 calories. So I can't take the double dose of Restore that I normally start out with until after I come back from the exercise. That's kind of convoluted.
Welcome everyone else that has joined us.
You adjust it based on what your lifestyle calls for.
If you have questions, put your questions in the comments and we'll get them answered.
Right. Well, now another question I have is about the blood pressure. I normally run a low blood pressure, right, and a lower heart rate. And so my concern was that, these products, they have the ingredients in here would normally, I would think, lower your blood pressure. But you're kind of saying, hey, no, this product regulates your pressure. So it's going to make it at the right.
So in order for your blood pressure to be regulated, it has to go lower if you have high blood pressure, right?
I would just modify what you're this way.
Yes.
It's not so much it is directly doing the regulating, just that it turns out that, again, restore the mitochondria on one hand, give your body these resources, which your body extracts things from food that it uses to fix you with, right? And in the pre-restoric times, that's all we could do. But now, in the Restore era, with this XDS 2.0 technology that's in all the products, it is amplifying mitochondria so much that it's just giving your body options to fix you that it didn't have before, and we're giving it all the stuff to do it with, right? So that's kind of how that works.
Right.
Okay. So so I can take the normal dose of like 4 milliliters for the Restore?
Yeah, you can take 4 or more. I mean, I took 8 brain and body yesterday. I triple dose just about every day on Restore. So, it's something. Find your level. That's the next thing. I take more because I perform better when I do. Okay? Not because there's some healthy people on the phone possibly wondering why they should take it at all. Well, only take it if you want to get better. Smarter,
or people think that they're healthy because nobody's 100% healthy.
You are right now.
I've had people tell me they're healthy, right? And then they get on the products and they notice some things,
really
right?
Good now, as far as mood, as far as energy too. I'm not closing my eyes. It took I've actually only taken 3 milliliters at this point, but I'll take another milliliter. I was going to break it up, kind of during the day, but and then I'm also pausing on a bunch of the ingredients I take already, and so I said I'm just going to take the Restore. This would be wonderful because you could, this is another kind of plus. You can save money definitely.
Did y'all hear what he said? He's pausing on some of the other products that he's taking that's already in there.
All that stuff.
So many people think that they could go out and buy individual and it'll work better. No, for one, you don't have the XDX technology that Dr. Elliott puts in it, and you're not going to even know what that is because they're not going to share that.
Anywhere near the benefit.
I don't doubt it.
And you can go cheaper by doing our product versus buying everything.
My back experience, because everybody's skeptical, But, you know, I talked with Edward Mann about it, and, you know, he was talking to me about it, and he really kind of got me involved. And so I'm a believer now. I really think that this can help me, and I hope it can help my eye and keep my good eye good in my eye that I can't see out of. Well, maybe I'll be able to see a little bit out of it sometime.
Yeah. So keep it up, Stephen. Without question, your journey is just beginning, okay?
Yes. I'm so glad I found you guys. Great. Keep up the good work. Thanks.
Great having you with us.
Okay.
Okay, so let us talk to Donna Johnson in Johnston, South Carolina. I wonder if that town's named after her family. Donna Johnston, Johnston.
Me? No, I'm really in Columbia, South Carolina. I guess that's where my phone is, but I live in Columbia. Can you hear me?
Yes, please continue.
Okay, great. Thank you for taking my call. So when I turned 65, because I'm 67 now, when I turned 65, I developed so many issues. Like I had COVID twice, I have rheumatoid arthritis, I had 2 bouts of kidney stones. I mean, all of this was happening, and I had zoster. They put me in a hospital because they, on the shingles, they thought I had monkeypox, which thank God I turned out I didn't have that. But it was so much that has happened to my body in the last 18 months. And one of my friends told me about the MoreMito, and he's, and that's Mac, if you're online. Thank you, Mac. And so I just started taking it the other day. Now, my question is, I wanted to know, with the testosterone levels that I have, because that's a lot of what I go to a DO from time to time, and she said that my testosterone level, which should be at, I guess, in the 70s in order for women to kind of function, she just looked at me and she left. She said, your testosterone level is 26. And she did a hormone panel. And I had been having so many issues because of low testosterone. Will the Mito help with raising my testosterone, or, you know, correcting hormonal problems, as well as helping with obesity? I just got off oxycodone after 18 months. I just took myself off of it. And, but I had been going through a lot, like my body's been through so much. And
well, let me respond before you go through any more. Okay.
Because she said a lot of them, guys.
So, again, it's not what, to be clear, it's not what Mito does, right? It's what your body does with Mito. Okay? Because of our orientation and everything else we've ever dealt with being condition specific, we're just not used to this. I did it. Your body can do all this stuff already. It just didn't have the energy. Okay? So, but from an experiential standpoint, what have people experienced related to what you're asking me about? The answer is lots. Okay? We have women in menopause, going through menopause, for example, hot flashes, all this kind of stuff, and that just calms right down. Okay? You have also people who are going through hormonal issues that broke out, their skin's a mess, right? Fix that up.
Right.
Okay? So we're seeing all of these hormonal issues. 2 guys, too, on hormone patches, or testosterone patches, right? And they take Mito, and the doctor takes them off the patches because they're combined with Mito, their testosterone now is way too high. Okay? So all of this adjusting what your body can do. That's why this formulation is not heavy-handed. You know what I mean? Like we talked about earlier, the lady who was asked about high blood pressure. We've got people with low blood pressure, whose blood pressure comes up, high blood pressure comes down. Same thing about blood sugar. So there's this adaptogenic effect, I'll call it that, where your body has the options now to adjust you. So that's what I'm hopeful for you.
Oh, thank you. I'm hopeful for it too, really. It's been a lot. I'm very, very active, and for the last 18 months, I can just barely get out of the bed. And I mean, I do a lot of stuff, adventurous stuff, zip lining, whitewater raft. I do all that. Jumping out of planes, I do all that. And I'm 67. And it's like, since I've been, when I turned 65, all this came to a screeching halt. And so I really am very
so that's really good news. I can't wait for you to come back after you've been on for a little while. And be like the lady who had fibromyalgia said that when she have a fibromyalgia attack, it feel like she was sleeping under the bed. The bed was on top of her. And that she's got all her energy back, her flexibility back, all of that. So by all means, come back. Let us know what happens. Okay.
If anybody wondered what I did when I put the Restore Oil in my mouth, I put the Restore in my mouth. I held it in there for a while, let some saliva mix with it. And then once the saliva started to mix with it, I, just kind of, how when you gargle, whatever, I swish it around in my mouth. So that way it could get all through my gums and everything, right? Because it helps. Our products do great with, with their dental. And so I swished it around so it could get all on my gums, all through my teeth and everything, right? And then I swallowed. So just in case you were wondering what I was doing.
Got a question.
Good afternoon.
All right, Roy, go ahead with your question.
All right, so the question is, so I have 3 individuals. One, they're losing sight. She's losing sight in one of her eyes. The second one, she broke her leg and it's having difficulty healing. And the third is a gentleman that he has been in the bed for about 3 years. He's lost his sight. He's having trouble moving around. So I'm seeking a solution to help all
Do y'all all get it? Everybody needs this. We all need the same thing, right? Some people may need to take more because of their condition, right?
He wondered if he forgot how.
But everybody needs this.
And had a stroke, all that kind of stuff that put him in the bed. Without a bed now. He's driving around, living a normal life, vision getting better, all of those things.
My eyesight got better. My testimony is on the Health Wealth Show with Stephanie.
Earlier question asked me about stem cells.
On YouTube.
Everything in your body, including stem cells, including all your body's efforts to manage your inflammation, will get better when you regrow mitochondria. Okay, but if you think about it, your body can't even use the food you're eating and possibly some supplements you're taking because you don't have mitochondria to take advantage of it. There are people over the years come to me and said, I use thus and so this for that condition when I had it before, and now it's coming back and the same thing doesn't work. Well, it doesn't work because it was your mitochondria making it work in the first place, but you've lost it, okay? So let's make the main thing the main thing. That's what we're trying to do here at MoreMito, right? We start by restoring your mitochondria. So every one of those issues you talked about can be positively affected. The very worst thing that's going to happen for you if you use our technology is you're going to get healthy. Now, which one your body's going to do first, which one's going to be more prominent, that's the adventure. Let's go. Okay?
Bottom line is get on the technology. That means all 3 products. And see how your body responds with it as to which one it takes care of first.
So I'll answer it this way. Our product is basically food. When you plan on not eating?
Did you hear that?
Well, you're too fat.
You still gonna eat. You gotta eat. That's what he's getting at. Everybody has to eat, so you're not gonna stop eating. So you want to get on the product and stay on the product.
And it's just like I keep saying every week. The signals that your body was sending when you were younger to keep those mitochondria robust and replaced quickly when they died or were killed, all that's gone away. We're gonna give it back to you. So the question would be like, when do I want to start going back the way I was? Okay, well, my answer is never. So everybody gets to decide. Okay.
You get your health to move forward, let it keep moving forward. Don't slide back.
Really quick, I just thought of something. Can pregnant women take this product?
All the time. Yes. It's great for babies.
Of course.
And all of that. Pregnant women. Okay. Good. That's what I say. Should pregnant women eat a salad? Well, they can eat a salad. They can eat a high-tech salad too.
Right. You can use this on your salad for salad dressing. The Restore Oil is a high-tech salad dressing. Okay.
Grace White, Philadelphia.
All right, Grace, I've unmuted you. Go ahead.
Hello, Raj. How you doing? I'm on the Mito family. I just wanted to just share something, Raj. I'm not sure if I even shared it with you, but we do have a few people who have had herpes that's on the MoreMito that are doing well, and I can share that information because they came in,
See, nobody has spoken up before.
Share that information, but we do have 2 people that's on MoreMito right now who've had herpes. And
I love it. Even confidentially, if that's the way it needs to be.
Yes, we'll make it happen.
Right.
Yeah, a lot of times people have certain ailments going on, and they don't want to say what they've had because they may be embarrassed. Y'all, don't be embarrassed. I mean, it's it's part of life. People are going to get things, and if you ever want to speak with me and be anonymous, we can do that. The point is for people to hear the testimonial so that other people that have whatever that ailment is can get better, whether it's herpes, AIDS, or whatever.
Well, you sound awesome.
Great.
I just want to thank you for all you do because, I mean, you are here taking all our answers and answering them all with all the love in the world. I thank you for that. I was introduced to this by just a beautiful friend of mine, and I had my boyfriend's father. We just started him on this as well just a couple weeks ago. He's 83 years old, and prior to an incident a couple months ago, he was already dealing with high blood pressure, heart disease, COPD. Oh, he wasn't dealing with high blood pressure, just heart disease, sorry. Okay, so last year he had surgery for colon cancer, and he was doing well, but a few months ago he had COVID, and his legs just gave out on him.
COVID is a bad boy.
And
you definitely need this if you've had COVID.
Cancer spread to his liver and was diagnosed with
COVID has
stage 4
after
liver
effects
cancer.
for some people.
And he was told that they saw some cancer in his pancreas too. He's on a lot of medications. And now they're fighting to get his blood pressure up to normal. So yesterday, the lowest pressure he had was 94/59. Now, a few minutes ago, his blood pressure was 112/66. And we just started him on the MoreMito. Can you help with how much we should? I know that we can do it as often as we want, but is there any, in particular where we could be putting the cream?
So the thing I would do is be in concert with his doctor if he's on medications, right? Because once your body starts to assert itself and it's managing that blood pressure, the medication can be too much if he's on that, okay? So
they need to reduce the medication once it starts to do that, once you get on the products.
Otherwise, you're seeing happen what we say happens. That is, you restore the mitochondria, and his body is fixing him in ways it couldn't do before, and it's doing better, right, than the medications were, because they're not taking advantage of the body's resources in the way that your body is capable of doing, with this extra energy. So you go for it, and if he can take more, that's a good idea. You can experiment with that. And if there are any detox symptoms associated with that, you just, cut it back until those pass if it's too uncomfortable, and then turn it back up again. But, everybody's body, I think I said this early in the call, he's got cancer, he's got whatever stage it is, right? Everybody on this line got cancer cells, no exceptions. Your body produces thousands of new ones every day. But
everybody gets cancer every day.
The issue is
your mitochondria is strong enough to fight it off. Okay.
Once it does that, now you just threw gas on it. And what contributes to that is an inflammatory, background in your body. That's an accelerant where cancer is concerned. So again, go to that back office, look up that magic, put that keyword magic in, get that magic oatmeal, get that magic hibiscus tea, right? And start using that stuff because you're going to be feeding yourself an anti-inflammatory diet in order to counter, what's obviously been going on in terms of the inflammatory processes that contribute to this, okay? So let's correct that at the same time that you're using our stuff. And if you can go out and walk, you don't have to run. If you can go out and walk, get yourself in zone 2, like we were talking about last week and the week before, where, you know, you're breathing a little bit harder, but you can still carry on the conversation, right? That is going to stimulate your mitochondria, okay? It is also both ways, both in terms of mitochondrial growth and in terms of maintaining the ones you have, getting rid of the weak ones, that kind of thing. We send really strong signals in our formulations, but what you can do on your own does matter. Okay?
Okay. So in regards to
All right, thank you, Emma.
She seems.
Hello. In regards to the cream, like we were given advice to
Rejuvenate
use
Gel.
forehead and put it over the liver area, the feet, knees, like just everywhere, his heart.
Everywhere.
This can work through the skin. So you got heart issues, you can put it on where your heart is. You know, if you have kidney issues, put it where your kidneys are or whatever. It can work through the skin from the outside in. The Restore Oil and the Renew Body and Mind works from the inside out. Rejuvenate Gel works from the outside in.
We got great. Did we do Pete Davis in Oregon? I don't know.
You did not. Pete, I've unmuted you. Go ahead with your question.
All right. Good morning.
Hey.
I called you over a month ago thinking I was getting my teeth pulled, and I was doing some work on them. And actually, I didn't get them done until yesterday.
Okay.
And I'm wondering what you suggest. I was thinking I would use the Restore and the Rejuvenate, put them together and put it in my temporaries, with teeth go and just put them on and let that soak in there like that.
Yeah.
And plus
I put this mix in my retainers. I've also taken the Restore by itself, put it in the retainers and stuff. It helps.
And then you can take the Rejuvenate, just like you're thinking, and put it straight on those gums. And the difference is dramatic.
It is. Anytime I'm going to the dentist, guys, I start using my mixture and this a week before I go to the dentist.
Mind and body, whatever it is.
Because they keep your mouth open so long, which is uncomfortable for me.
And I've been taking a lot more of the Rejuvenate and Restore since I talked to you the last time. So hopefully maybe it'll bring back my teeth.
We've had some people that have started growing back their third set of teeth, guys. Yeah. So you got to get your mitochondria level up for that to happen, though. Okay? Because I know most of you think we only have 2 sets of teeth. Build their mitochondria up and see what your body does.
Get the gumming, okay?
You say get the gumming.
Yeah. The only problem with the Restore, I can't get it up above my gum with these new teeth, and I can't. The only way I can do it is use the Rejuvenate and make a paste out of it and put it up there.
Yeah, that'll work. I mean, I would switch it around there first, and then I stick the paste on there after that.
Yeah. Put it in your mouth, get the saliva mix like y'all saw me do. Swish it around. That way you get all up in the gums, all between your teeth and everything, okay? So that's your solution.
Yeah, can't wait for the next exciting episode. All right, let's go to Pete McManus in Denver. 9702, the call ID says. Pete? No, I said
all right.
Thomas McManus.
Thomas, I unmuted you. Go ahead.
Hi, I had a few questions I kind of forgot.
Doesn't sound like Thomas.
One of them is
probably her husband or somebody. Family member phone is in.
With the hantavirus, the Dr. Dan started to speak on it earlier, and someone continued talking in the conversation, then go in that direction. So I was wondering, with taking the MoreMito and this hantavirus, and I don't know enough about it, but I
sounds like that new virus, because I don't fully know that new virus name.
Be around people, airplanes, that type of thing? That was one of my questions.
So, I can't speak to, you have to decide, okay, about whether you're going to travel or not. I can just speak to the fact that restoring your mitochondria will enhance your immune system because of how much energy it takes, right? How much energy we've lost and how much energy we know you can get back when you take these formulations. Now, the rest is a risk reward calculation that you have to do personally as to whether or not you're going to travel. If I felt like I was immune compromised, then I don't want to go anywhere. I want to stay home. I want to wear a mask when I go out to the grocery store. Okay? So I can just give you sort of those common sense guidelines for decisions you might want to make. But just understand that there's going to be something. And whatever that something is, you're going to need more mitochondria. So take our stuff.
Y'all, when COVID hit, I used the Rejuvenate Gel and covered anything. If I went out and say this shirt, I put it all on my arms, all over, anything that's showing, and in my nostrils, because, things get in through your nostrils and get in your system. And so anything that wasn't covered, I put the Rejuvenate on to help keep me from getting COVID, okay?
You don't have the stroke symptoms, but the right side of my jaw I can feel a dull pain at the bottom, and my arm with her, I feel so weak and no energy, things are going out. So periodically I get these symptoms, although now that I've been taking the products, I don't get the jaw problem and of the right arm or the wrist, and where it's like just achy. And but I do notice that, like yesterday, and it may be what I ate. I did eat very badly. My symptoms flared up again, and I waited too late to eat. And I think I took the liquid. I've been taking the Restore. So I kept rubbing the cream with the Rejuvenate on my leg, and at the first I rubbed it, it just took it away. I went days without it, and the pain, and if it flared up a little bit, I would use it, and I was doing fine. But yesterday, for some reason, it didn't work, and I know one of the things.
Let me respond. The first thing is, when you are applying it for a particular issue and you no longer feel the pain or discomfort, that doesn't necessarily gone away. It means that inpatient has gone away.
So that's kind of cutting out. What he said was, when you're using something and you think that pain is gone away or whatever is fixed, that doesn't mean that it's fixed. You keep using the product so that it can get in there and really repair it, okay? Just because you stop feeling it does not mean it's repaired, okay?
Take it more often, take more of it, and let's go. Because like I said, there's nothing that we put in there for all these conditions that I get asked about, particularly. Okay? From my standpoint is feed the cells, let your body fix it.
Right.
There we go.
Yep. Feed your cells. In other words, build your mitochondria up, and then let your body fix
And
itself.
by the way, tell us what your name was, because the call ID says Tommy. What's your name?
Oh, is Tommy? No, it's Darlene.
Darlene. Okay, Dale, let's fix that in there. And Kristen will be hearing the audio video guy will hear this and know whose names are associated with that.
I didn't know how to put it.
Okay?
The call ID said Tommy?
Thomas, it's with Thomas McManus. What's on there?
Thomas McManus.
Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting. So I do have problems with my phone.
Okay.
Technology, y'all.
Okay, and I was wondering about another question. I don't want to talk about this, but I know I have to be careful with using the cell phone, because even before it was put on the internet, there is radiation, or they call it EMF.
Okay, I got it. Let me answer that. Okay, I'll put you back. I'm gonna answer that. Because believe it or not, we still got 16 callers on this line. It's been an amazing call. Okay, so I'm gonna answer. She's talking about EMF emissions. We've got experience with this already. we were locally sitting here, Wegmans, I think we were Wegmans, and the lady sat next to us, and she was in there with her laptop out while we were having our little meeting there, because they just put a 5G station near her house, and the emissions literally ran her out of her house. And she was like tapping with one hand on her back, because that, and behind her back was to keep away from more emissions that were associated with the computer. Anyway, long story short, she took our stuff that she found out about. She heard the word mitochondria, and she asked if she could join us. We talked to her about it. And there you go. It got her back in her house. She sold the house because she didn't want to be around the 5G, but it was able to help her function where before she couldn't. So, Bevan put stuff in the formulation to help with what he felt were emissions issues, and apparently, along with the mitochondrial approach, it's working. Okay, so we got Ronald and we got Rosalind right next to each other. One's in Washington, D.C. Let's go with Ronald in Washington, D.C., and then we'll go with Rosalind in Florida.
Okay, we'll go with Ronald. I think we spoke to you earlier. Ronald, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. So I just wanted to call back in. I wanted to call back in and reference the woman from South Carolina that called regarding testosterone for women. I wanted to see what you had to say about testosterone for men, because I have this article that I got from
They say this is the liquid blue pill for men, okay?
Aging is not the cause.
Get that blood flow back going, all right?
Testosterone.
Take care of that ED issue.
Well, I wonder why so many young men don't have it versus older men that do. But that's neither here nor there. All I know is I mentioned two people, my good friend in Canada, Craig Thompson, and then Ron Long, here out here in Spokane where Dale is. Both of them were on testosterone patches. In both cases, the doctors took them off the patch because in combination with our technology, the testosterone level was so high they couldn't justify being on the patch anymore.
Okay.
So that's what's happened, okay?
All right. My doctor wanted to give me a gel.
Question. We appreciate that.
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead.
Yes.
What's next, Roger?
Give it a try. It's something we're thinking about. There's also some natural stuff out there if you want to do it. But we're getting good results. If you're not where you want to be, then further consult. Okay, Rosalind, Florida.
Rosalind, I have unmuted you. Go ahead. Rosalind, 1184, Florida. Are you there?
Good afternoon. I'm so sorry I had muted my line, but thank you very much once again for all that you have done, both everyone in this and you, Dr. Roger. But I just want to say a tip. This morning, I woke up feeling, I had a slight head congestion in my eyes and my nose. I always can tell, there is always a first stage when a virus enters the head. And I always am aware of when that happens, even during COVID. But your technology is very helpful in this regard. I rub some all over my face and on my thyroid, around my neck area. And I give it a few, minutes to an hour and so on. And believe it or not, I know I'm feeling better. It always works. So it's just a tip for everyone.
Okay. Well, thank you for sharing that, Rosalind. I really appreciate it.
Great tip from Rosalind.
Okay. So, Nambia, is that in Africa? You see that person I'm talking about?
Guys, if you have not created your free customer website, Stephanie Alford invites you to create your free customer website. So go to moremito.com/salford, moremito.com/salford. Click join,
Yes, go right
refer
ahead.
customer, and complete it, and your website's up.
Okay.
I just wanted to ask what are the experiences with atrial fibrillation and maybe heart failure.
That's really good intro. That's really good on that, because we started seeing that very early in the restore era, and for some reason it seems to normalize. All this stuff having to do with the heart rate, heart rhythm, all of that. In fact, heart in general, heart failure. Okay, you name the heart condition, I will be all over Mito for it. Okay, restoring that mitochondria, because your heart naturally has a lot of need for mitochondria. It has a lot of mitochondrial infrastructure, as I call it. So we've had any number of people who have that concern, and it's just smoothed it out. Their bodies were able to smooth it out if they got our technology. So yeah, give it a try.
And for the atrial fibrillation, will it help the regulation of the heartbeat?
It tends to address itself once you do that. I mean, that's all I can say. I mean, all we're doing, like I said, is feeding the mitochondria, and the body seems to be fixing that, along with things like heart murmurs. The doctors to tell you that there's nothing they can do about heart murmur. Okay, well then go take Mito and see what your body can do, and heart murmurs go away. So we had a gentleman who had 3 nodes on his heart. You're supposed to have 1 for each side. He got 3. All his life, his heart ran fast. When he was like 30, they gave an operation, cut one of them off. He still had it fast. If he would exert, gets another technology, problem solved. So there you go. That's what I can share with you.
So when y'all are constantly hearing what the solution is,
Alrighty.
get on MoreMito, right? Get your brain and body bundle,
California.
and see how your body responds.
Jeannie, I have unmuted you. Go ahead with your question.
Okay, hello everybody.
Hello, Judy.
I just wanted to make a reminder about, I've been listening to the call, and I have heard people putting the MoreMito directly on the different parts of their body, which is great. But I also wanted to remind us that putting the MoreMito under your feet at least twice a day, morning when you step to bed, and also at night when you step into. Because I have a chart. There are dozens of these reflexology charts.
Right.
The one I thought I did send it to Roger weeks ago, but the lady that spoke about putting it on her neck, which is where our thyroid is, because I have a thyroid issue. So, but under foot.
So you have a thyroid issue.
Your neck is right up.
Make sure Restore Oil into your Rejuvenate Gel. Shake it up. Put it on your neck. All around your neck.
Right under your 4 toes.
Yeah, you can find all those places.
Yes. So please put the MoreMito under your feet.
So she's saying, put the Rejuvenate Gel up under your feet, using your fingertips. She said your fingertips are the gateway to the brain. She's kind of low, and I don't know if y'all are hearing her, so that's why I repeated it.
That foot covers everything. All of your parts.
It does. Well, thank you for that, Jeannie.
Yeah, that is true. Things in your feet lead all the way up, and y'all may not have known that, but yeah, different parts of your feet lead to all different parts of your body.
I was the one who picked this topic. I asked for it. Okay. Okay. John Wakeman, Portland.
John Wakeman. John, I have unmuted you. Go ahead.
Hey, gentlemen, thanks for my call. I've got a couple friends at church. Wife is on dialysis. She's stage 4, and I'm wanting to gift them. They have such a technology problem trying to connect and that, and I've been back and forth with them. But if I go ahead and gift them, and they consent to apply the product every day, twice a day, whatever, on her, what are some of the indicators that show up to let the doctor or somebody know that they no longer need dialysis?
Well, they're testing, when you're in dialysis, they're testing you like every week. You go in there.
Okay.
So,
yeah, let me jump in here real quick, because I've got some experience in this. You go on dialysis when your kidney function hits 18, and it can fall as low as 3 or 4%. When they test them, as Roger said, you see that coming back up. We brought people up to 16. We brought people up to 20. We've had 4 people come off of dialysis. That's all done by the doctor, and it's all done medically by testing. And so the doctor will see it.
I had a customer,
Wonderful.
Miss
Becomes a
Ermagine Myers,
No brainer then. Thank
that
you very
has
much.
come off of it after. Now,
Yes.
she's an exception, y'all, because again, it depends on how your body functions. She came out of dialysis after 4 months of being on the product. Okay. Now I have other customers that are on it, and they're still on dialysis. Okay, but she came off at the 4 months, and you can hear her testimony on the Health to What Show with Stephanie. Go to the playlist, go under kidney,
Go ahead with your
or
question.
go under dialysis and diabetes.
Okay, hello everyone.
Yes.
Florence and
Am I being heard?
Yes, we hear you.
Am I being heard?
Yes.
Quite well.
Okay. Right. So I just I was diagnosed with something called autoimmune hepatitis.
Yeah.
And I don't exactly know how that works, but I know they gave me tried to give me medication to take for the rest of my life to suppress my immune system. And I honestly did not take it because of not wanting to take anything for the rest of my life. And also, as soon as I had started taking prednisone, I got this thing, what you call it, the herpes thing, the herpes zoster.
Okay.
So, and then they told me it's because my immune system is depressed. So I didn't know what else I would get taking something else. Well, I haven't been taking any of that, and my liver function.
Right now, your question for me is.
My question is right now. Recently, they told me that my immune system was going up a little bit more. I mean, not immune, but the liver. That it was, not high, but it was raised. And I noticed that I have been more like allergic things, coughing, and
She
like
still hasn't
cough
answered the question.
wouldn't, like go away, it goes and comes. And then I'm feeling like if I'm asthmatic at times and all of this, and I believe this has to do with inflammation.
So are you talking about what has happened since you've been on Mito, or are you not on Mito?
No. I have never taken Mito. So I'm just trying to find out.
Okay, so let's do this, okay? All that's history. Okay. Now, going forward, right, having more mitochondria, per our experience, literally helps with everything, and what you're talking about is part of that everything. Okay? You have people with autoimmune, you fill in the blank, and someone's gotten benefit from having us help restore their mitochondria. Okay, so
get the bundle, the Renew Body and Mind bundle.
Make a long story
Build your
short.
mitochondria up.
Okay, get on it. Come back and tell us what happened. I can't wait. Okay.
And you're saying get on the whole
yes,
thing.
The whole thing.
Yeah, please hear that. I'm gonna say whole thing 3 times. Whole thing. So the next 2 people, right? Y'all heard it, right?
Okay.
So guys, please get that.
Thank
you take the whole bundle, okay? It's not one does fixes it all. No. You take the whole bundle. They all formulated to work together to build your mitochondria. All 3.
We waited over time. This is a big time topic, so we're gonna roll with it a while longer. Shirley Starkey in Philadelphia.
Shirley.
I'm gonna hold out as long as I can, guys. I do have another engagement that I said that I would be at, and it has already started. So hopefully.
I do have a comment.
But this is important.
My husband and I have been on MoreMito, the whole bundle, since November.
The whole bundle.
And I would like to say that we literally got on it for our eyes. I'm legally blind, retinitis pigmentosus. And I've been to the eye doctors, and they said my eyes are healthy. So I'm very happy about that. Now my gums, my teeth.
Eyes are getting better.
My gums are feeling healthy. I have no top teeth because they were removed, giving me problems. I'm 70 years old. But my gums are feeling so healthy. Yes, I was one of the callers that said, it feels like I'm growing teeth. Well, I haven't seen any teeth pop up yet, but it feels like it. My other comment is on the Restore. My friends, when it comes to putting Restore under their tongue,
some of them spit it out. And I have to let everybody know, no, you don't spit it out. It's food. It's supposed to stay under your tongue, right, Roger? Right, Dan?
Correct.
So it can go in your bloodstream. So what
That's why you put it on your tongue so it can get in your bloodstream versus swallowing it. It gets in your system quicker by putting it on your tongue because it gets in your bloodstream quicker.
Wherever my tongue can take it. And I keep it in my mouth for about 5 minutes. You can keep it in longer. But if you swallow it too soon, you're going to feel that strong sensation. So I advise that everyone, when you put it in the Restore under your tongue, let the spit build in the saliva build in your mouth, and switch it around, and then it's safe to swallow without feeling the burn. And that's the comment I want to make. Take all three products, the Restore, Rejuvenate, Brain and Body, and you will see results. You will get healthy, and your doctor will give you a good, healthy report. Good luck, everybody.
Even if you don't feel the results right off, know it's in there building your mitochondria, because not everybody can see the results right off, but it's building your mitochondria up. Just because something is being built up, you may not always feel it when it's first happening.
Arlington, Texas.
All right, Joyce, I've unmuted you. Go ahead.
Yes, hello everyone. I am so excited. I have a large gathering here at my home with the holidays approaching today and all this weekend, and just had a grandchild's graduation, and I'm saying that to say
Congratulations to the grandchild.
At the graduation, we went out to lunch, and I had ordered, and thank you all for getting I got 8 bottles of Rejuvenate, and who was there with pain on the graduation on Thursday. I rubbed it on them. They placed their orders today. So it's so important, like they say. We keep the technology on us. We share it. Everyone needs it. It is so awesome. But I also want to give this quick testimony, Mr. Hill. My mom rushed to the hospital yesterday. She passed out. And they got there, the paramedics. My sister was calling me because she's with my sister in Georgia. And they said, wow, all her vitals, everything is perfect. My mama told those doctors, I take my MoreMito. And they still have her because they're trying to figure out why she passed out. So I just got informed they're going to keep her a couple of more days. But she told my sister, go home and get her MoreMito. They had left it at home. And I just thank God for this technology. It has been a true blessing to our family. I look so forward to continuing to share throughout this weekend as we are preparing for a lot of company. I have 60 guests today. I've been up last night, got energy like never before. Wow.
You got energy from the MoreMito. Yes, it gives you energy.
And one more thing. I just want to say, wow, I'm so excited. I missed the wellness call this morning, and I haven't missed one in a while, and that's because I'm so busy. And I looked up, I was like, oh my God, and I got people in and out the house right now, but you all are on speakerphone. We're excited. We're listening as we're preparing food, and I just love you all. And y'all have a blessed Memorial Day weekend, okay?
All right, thank you. I'm coming to Texas. Okay.
Yes, we're waiting for you, Mr. Hill.
You still in Arlington? You in the Dallas area?
Arlington is right there by Dallas. Yes.
She's gone. Well, I'm sure I'll find out.
I muted her.
That's good. That's okay. We got it. Wow. We usually already done about half an hour ago, but this has been a monster topic.
Yes, we are.
So, Logan, Izor, Logan. Which one is it, Dale?
I believe it's Izor. Izor, I've unmuted you. I said it wrong. Correct me and ask your question.
Yes, you are correct. You guys are doing a fantastic job. The dual, it's amazing what you're doing. You're helping so many people. I have a friend that has fibroids, and her sister also have fibroids.
Told y'all
and she
I have
tells
bad
me
allergies.
that her
This little thing
sister's
sets me off.
fibroid grow the size of a grapefruit and have to be surgically removed. She also said that all her sisters have fibroids. What's with this fibroid thing? The thing that I'm concerned about once it's surgically removed.
Wish I had known about the products before. I wouldn't have had the surgery that they had
I
me to
want to
have.
know, do we have any testimonies, I believe we do, of people who have fibroids and use this technology? And I'm sure Dr. Dan would probably talk about what you can do if you get rid of the fibroids and to prevent it from coming back, what nutrition that you can do.
Okay, I need somebody to report on that because I have not interviewed anyone who's used our technology and had fibroids. Okay, so I recommend Strong because once again, I mean it's not our stuff, right? It's what your body does, and since it's done so many.
I've had fibroids, but I had surgery, and that was before I found out about the products. I have not had them since.
That would be my response to it.
Okay, thank you for that very much because she said. One of them told me, she said she thought she was pregnant with so big, but I said, well,
yeah,
some way, somehow, we're gonna come. Somebody's gonna come up with technology.
I hope she tries it so we can have that conversation.
Okay. I thank you so much. You are doing a fantastic job. Just keep up the great work.
All right, I'm going to sleep after
Thank
this.
you, Izor.
Okay.
Right, I did a nap.
All right, I got them back. Andrea Drysdale and Penyan.
Andrea, I have unmuted you. Yep.
Hello, Andrea here. Okay, I must say congratulations on the wonderful work you've been doing, helping people around the world to live healthier and feeling better in their body. Okay, so I have a few questions. The first question is, I have a cousin with lupus.
Oh, yes.
Can the product help her in any way?
Again.
So, feel better? She has a lot of pain.
Everybody keeps asking my conditions.
I need somebody with, I'm going to search my interviews. I'm not thinking of one right away, but since we've had so much success reported from people with autoimmune conditions in general, okay? I would absolutely advocate for that person to give it a try. Multiple sclerosis.
Your hand has been raised.
So far, have been very responsive. I really need somebody that with that lupus in particular try. And part of me says I have, but I just haven't. I don't have the recording. So
okay. Okay. Another question. I have signed up 2 people. They have only purchased the product once. Each person purchased just once. So for me, purchasing on a regular basis, how do I benefit from that?
Okay, every single time. Well, are you talking about from them purchasing it or from you purchasing it? Which way are you asking?
Myself.
Okay.
If I'm the only one doing the purchasing, but I purchase regular.
Are you purchasing for someone else or are you purchasing for yourself?
You don't get paid off your own order. But you do if it's ordered under somebody else.
So what happened there? Andrea, you there?
I don't know, Andrea, are you still with us?
I'm gonna play it out both ways then, so I don't know the answer to that.
Yeah.
So so
yeah, we lost her.
There are people.
I'm here. I am here.
Okay, so my question was, are you making those purchases for someone else or are you making those purchases for yourself?
I'm making the purchase for myself.
Okay. Your purchases qualify you to earn on others. Okay? That's the way that works.
But if you purchase it under somebody else,
you
say you're going to get 2 bundles. You buy one bundle under you, the other bundle under, say, Keon.
Because you earn on everyone
I would get paid off of Keon because
people
Keon is attached to me.
Okay?
Make sense?
Okay. Another question.
Okay.
Will the product work fine if I'm taking my vitamins, like other vitamins like omega-3, magnesium and all those stuff?
is it okay to take the product while taking my
Yes, it's
vitamin?
fine. You like what the earlier caller said. Some of y'all are gonna save some money, right? Find out some things you're taking you don't need to continue to take once you're on our stuff, but there's no reason not to. I mean, like, I take magnesium because it helps me sleep. I'm rest broken half the time, talking to the people in India and being up in the morning again. So,
He's
so
up. He does a lot.
when you go to the doctor, you take your physical and they test you. Look for any deficiencies you have in those areas. If you have any deficiencies in there, definitely you should add something to it because it's got to come in through your food supply or via supplementation. The other thing to look for, this is just common sense. If you took it, if you stop taking it and you don't see any difference, and the doctor you didn't show up in your test and you're deficient, then I wouldn't worry about it. Save the money, right? But if you see, it's just kind of a common sense thing, really. Okay.
Okay, and the last thing is when I'm sitting, for a little while, maybe like 10, 15 minutes. When I get up, I have a lot of cracking in my joints, like in my knee area. How well will the product help with those sounds?
Doctor would tell you, first of all, Dr. Dan would tell you, try to sit so much without moving around, okay? That's the first thing. And in general, what's going to help all of that is, going on that topic today, getting it might have improved circulation. Your body will use those resources to improve your circulation. Now, you should use the fact, my suggestion, you should use the fact you have this additional flexibility, lack of pain circulation to go get some exercise, right? We're supposed to move. I mean, sitting is bad. We weren't made to sit. We evolved to walk, to move, to keep going. And probably like once every hour. I was just reading something on that. Wouldn't be a bad idea to set an alarm or reciprocating alarm on your phone or something that goes up to tell you to get up and move, even just a minute or two. I mean, as long as this call's going on, I have to get up during the course of this call. I can't be sitting this whole time. Y'all be killing me.
That's why you might see me move a little bit because I get to feeling some things from sitting quite a bit. Yes.
I do exercises, especially before bedtime. That's for sure. And I just don't like the sounds that I'm getting, so I'm wondering if it's like worn out.
All right, so I think we gave you a pretty good answer. Take it home with you because we got to go. Okay.
Okay. Thank you. Have a good one.
Yeah, Andrea. It was such a pleasure.
Thank you, Andrea. Yes, indeed.
What happened?
Oh, thank you, Dale. I'm unmuted now. Okay, so
everything is jumping around on the screen.
Esmeralda.
All right, Esmeralda, I have unmuted you. Go ahead.
Thank you so much, guys, and thank you for, all the blessings that you're putting upon us. God has really gifted us this, and for you guys, put it in your hearts to get it out there. I have just a couple things. I'll make it quick. I talk fast. Hope for Patty, please. We're trying to keep her alive. She's not doing well. Thank you, Dale and Roger, for all that you're doing. It's Hope, number 4, and then Patty is PATTI. Anyone that can donate $5 just to try to keep her alive. She's suffering from Huntington's disease, which is more like a genetic thing, so it's harder. We're trying to just get her bundles. Okay, the other thing I want to say, anyone that's suffering from anything that's, well, wait a second. First thing, Roger, I sent you a name of a person and her phone number. You practically was, she was bedridden for 30 years. I've been first educated her, got her the information, try to keep her on the MoreMito. She is no longer bedridden. So hallelujah. Praise to the God. Lord. So from 30 years of being bedridden, got on the product, no longer bedridden. Is that not awesome? Focus on all things. Are y'all listening? So really, God's creation is designed to self-heal. You just got to give it what it needs. Also, I want you to call Dr. Howard. He just, I followed up on him, and he just picked up Nurse Pat, which you know that she was on almost her deathbed.
gave him my pet restore thing I had, my pet product to get her started. They got their bundles, and she is now out of the hospital. So hallelujah to that too. So people just gotta trust that God's creation. Once you give it what it needs, it will self-heal. I mean, if the good Lord's gonna take you home, He's gonna take you home no matter what. Okay, so basically, education and sharing this information is beyond important. You have to get it out there. Tell everybody, talk to everyone about it. Obviously, if you got something terminal, double and triple. I mean, you know, you're on your last leg. You're trying to bring the body back. And if you have difficulty, then get on a email Dr. Dan and have him, you know, assist you with anything else. So basically, all I want to say is that my mom, her kidneys, she's 95. She's almost not mobile. As you guys know, she refuses to take the Restore. Now I'm kind of sneaking it in soups and stuff like that. Not as much as I would like, but her kidneys were 22%. Her kidneys are at 38%. So once again, share this information. You must educate and you
sometimes
must
you
follow
have to
up
get
with
it in
everyone
when people refuse because they don't know what they're refusing.
They're
refusing good
or
health.
they don't see results right away. You have to try this at least no less than 3 to 4 months. So give your
Try
body
putting the Restore in something or open the capsules up, put it on their food.
I do have
Just
another
get it
lady.
in them.
She said she was detoxing, so she stopped taking it. And I've told her to call you because she wants to have babies and she took COVID shots. So she has to get this information. She has to understand. So that's for another day. But thank you again. I know you guys got to go to sleep. And blessings. We love you.
All right. So Dale, fortunately, Dale, we're continuing this topic on Monday. So, you know, we're going to invite everybody to come back and let's continue it on Monday, but we're out of time right now. So, I want to thank all of you. You're the very best part of MoreMito. We could not do this without you. Dale Bonet, you get the last word.
Listen, everybody, have a glorious Memorial Day weekend. Keep changing lives. Basically, you hold a secret to health. Share it with people like you heard. We'll see you all back here for our special Monday call. Have a blessed weekend.
Guys, you want to make sure that you're always on our calls. So we have them on Mondays, 7:55 p.m. Central Standard Time, 608-906-0003. Saturdays, 10:55 a.m. Central Standard Time, 608-906-0003. Okay? If you did not get the website to go create your free customer website, remember, we give a lot away free stuff, right? Then you'll go to moremito.com/S Alford, moremito.com/SALFORD. S Alford is my username, guys. So whatever username you choose once you create going to create your site, that's going to be at the end of your website. So you don't want to use an email address because that won't work at all. But you want to use something kind of short, okay? So once you go to the website, moremito.com/S Alford, then you'll click join. If you're on the computer, you'll click join at the top right. If you're on your phone, click menu, then join. Then click referring customer. Then complete the information. Ask for username. You'll pick a username. It's going to ask for your email. Pick a password. Put your name, address, phone number. Click that you're not a robot and submit it, right? And your free website's up just like that, guys. Then you can go and create your you can go download your MoreMito app because the MoreMito app has a lot of information on it. So you will go to either your app store or your Play Store because it's going to, and then download it, and it's going to ask for your username and your password. That's the same username and password that you use to create your website. So that's why we say create your website first. Then, you know, you can download the app, and there's a lot of information on the app. Any information that you send out to people, it is tracked. So those of y'all that I've sent stuff to, I know whether you watched it or listened to it or not because the app tracks it, right? If you need to know how to go and create your order, once you create your free website, you can do two things. But you creating your free website is how you get in the system. You have to be referred by somebody. So Stephanie Alford is personally referring you, right? So once you create that free customer website, you can go to your website, then click log in, put your username and password. You're now in your back office. Click the green button, and you can scroll down and choose, your brain and body bundle #1 and order it. And whatever else you may want to order. You may want to order something for your pets. For the pets, the Petlife and straight Rejuvenate Gel. Do not mix the Rejuvenate Gel with the Restore Oil and give it to your pets. If you're going to mix the Rejuvenate Gel, mix it with the Petlife to give it to your pets, because Restore Oil has citrus, some things that can't have. It has been removed and a Petlife label has been put on it for your pet. What else was I going to tell y'all? Told y'all about the orders, told you how to do your, create your website, how to do your order. There was one more thing I wanted to mention to you guys. Make sure you get on your conference calls, because this is one of the ways to get your knowledge. Another way, you could go to the Health and Wealth Show with Stephanie on YouTube now. As y'all heard Mr. Hill saying, we used to do a TV show together. We did. It was Wealth and Health Show with Stephanie and Roger, right? But then one day I heard something say how. So I just switched the words around and changed it from the Wealth of Health Show to Health of Wealth Show, which stands for how? Health of Wealth, right? So now it's Health of Wealth Show with Stephanie, and it is now moved to YouTube thanks to COVID. So make sure you go there. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like any episodes that you see. But if you go on the playlist, you'll see different ailments, because y'all are so used to ailments, right? So you'll see different ailments. You click on those ailments. There's different testimonials of people that had those ailments, right? Like high blood pressure. I've never had high blood pressure, right? But if you go on there, you'll hear from some people that have had high blood pressure, right? Now you want to talk about the eyes, you're going to see my testimony. You want to talk about the heart, you'll see my testimony. You want to talk about fibroids and different things. I have a testimony on all of those. But you go to the Health and Wealth Show with that. And if you want to listen to some of the previous conference call, go to Health and Wealth Show with Stephanie, go into the playlist, go under conference calls, and you will see several other conference calls, right? So, but there's a lot of information. It's there for you to share for anybody. It doesn't make a difference whether you're attached to me or not. Those testimonies are there for you to share with anybody, okay? Guys, the bottom line is get your products. Start taking them. If you have something real serious, then you probably want to get more than one bundle, because you probably want to take it more than once a day. Okay. So you want to get your Brain and Body bundle, which is the Renew Brain and Body capsules. The normal dosage is 2 capsules a day. Okay. The Restore Oil. The normal dosage is 4 milliliters a day. So that's your dropper filled to the 1 milliliter line, and you take it 4 times. If you see the top line, that's 1 milliliter. Okay, 1 milliliter. So you do that 4 times to equal 4 milliliters, or just get a teaspoon and take a teaspoon, and that's your 1 dose. Okay, then your Rejuvenate Gel, you use that as much as you want to. Okay, so if you're going to just do, this is a 30-day supply. 1 bundle is a 30-day supply. Again, it's the Renew Body and Mind bundle. If you decide that you want to take it 2 times a day, then you need 2 bundles. 3 times a day, 3 bundles, and so on. Okay. So, the more you take, the more results that you see. But I've explained the regular dose for you. There's also videos on the Health and Wealth Show with Stephanie that shows you what the dosage are. There are training videos, etc. So we hope that you've enjoyed the Health and Wealth Show with Stephanie. And we hope that you have learned a lot of information about building your mitochondria up. And we hope that you take your mitochondria serious, or your health serious enough. We hope that you love yourself enough to build your mitochondria up, and go get your Brain and Body bundle and build your mitochondria up. And I look forward to hearing from you, hearing your testimonial. And y'all have a blessed one.